a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Yes, I can.
What's up with everybody? It's your boy Mookie Jones, man. Coming to y'all niggas for another little video, another little topic, but first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Rated R Sports Base, man. You know what it is, man. We're all uncut, man. I don't promote the violence, but I do promote shit talking, man. Give a big shout out to the Rated R community out there, man. You know what it is, man. Stay dangerous at all times means necessary, man. Oh, and before we dive deep in the water, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell for notification, man, and share our videos everywhere, man. But let's dive deep in the water, man. James Harden and Joel Embiid, they look dangerous last night, man. I was watching the game, man. James Harden, his penetration, the way that he created open looks for others and them shooters, not shooters, but the great players around there at the three-point line, the way that he makes Joel Embiid get open looks without getting double teamed as much, the way that Joel Embiid was would dominate. That's why I said Joel Embiid is the best player in the world right now. He had an easy 34 point. He easily dropped 34 in this game against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who the Minnesota Timberwolves are a dangerous team, especially in the postseason. They compete. They're hard. They're a tough team to beat. But the 76ers make that shit look easy last night. And James Harden, man, he looked like, bro, James Harden came into that game very skinny. He came into that game with an extra pep in his step. He came in that game extra highly motivated. He looks like a different James Harden that I've seen previous before. Now I understand that this is the goddamn regular season. That's what James Harden does. Is that he's a great regular season player. But the 76ers dominated last night. Tyrese Maxey had 28. James Harden had 27. Joel Embiid had 34. That big three right there was killing these niggas last night, man. They smoked these niggas. And your best player, Joel Embiid, had less minutes, and he gave you 34 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. James Harden, on the other hand, gave you 27 points, 12 assists, 8 rebounds in 35 minutes. So the question that I have to y'all today is that is it scary hours with James Harden and Joel Embiid? And my answer to that is like in the regular season, yes. In the regular season, yes. These guys gonna put up great numbers in the regular season. But in the postseason, James Harden gonna do what he always done, man. I've been trying to tell y'all niggas what this nigga James Harden does. I do not trust James Harden in the postseason when it matters the most. Now, if Joel Embiid, right? If Joel Embiid, on the other hand, dominates in the postseason, and James Harden don't have to do that much of a score, he can be more of a passer. He can hit the spot up, shoot. He can hit up the spot up three. When Joel Embiid gets double teamed and leave James Harden wide open and shit like that, and he can, because James Harden is shooting 33%, I believe, on catch and shoot threes. If he could do that, man, and just feed this big man the ball and let Joel Embiid dominates, bro, and then create open looks for the open shooters on the court for the 76ers, man, that would be pretty good. But other than that, man, this is what James Harden does, bro. James Harden looks so good. He looks good in regular season. I've said this plenty of times. As much as I don't respect James Harden, he is one of the greatest regular season players of all time. But in the postseason, the dude is average. We see James Harden come up short plenty of times. Now, I believe this shit too. James Harden legacy is on the line. What is James Harden legacy? The dude hopped team for team. dick to dick, right? What is James Harden legacy, bro? We got to see James Harden do it when it matters the most, man. When it matters the most, and that's been the whole story about his career. He don't show up in the postseason, man. James Harden has 9 playoff series. 9. He almost about to tie Russell Westbrook if he shoots below 40%. He has 9 playoff series where he shoot below 40% in a playoff series. That's bad. That's horrible. But at the end of the day, man, is the duo of Joel Embiid and James Harden scary? I would say in the postseason, I would say in the regular season, is very, very serious. Joel Embiid is playing like an MVP. He is the best player in the world right now. Ain't nobody's dominating like Joel Embiid. Like I said, bro, he beats you with size, quickness, speed. He plays bully ball. He's more skilled. He's a versatile defender. Um, he's just playing great basketball, and then he's a great passer. This is the thing that I like about Joel Embiid game is when you double team out the post, he can pass out the post to an open shooter, man. So he's a good passer as that. So what I'm saying is um this is good. Joel Embiid and James Harden played unbelievable last night. They played unbelievable last night. They killed the Minnesota Timberwolves. They attacked around Joel Embiid. They had nobody to stop Joel Embiid. He was dominating. Um, but is they scary hours? Yes. In the regular season, they're scary hours, man. I believe so. In this regular season, they're very, very scary. They're scary hours in the regular season. But in the postseason, they're not. You know, and this all relies on Joel Embiid. I mean, Joel Embiid hasn't been healthy in the postseason, man. He hasn't been healthy throughout his career in the postseason. And if he can become healthy in the postseason and dominate like he did in the regular season, in the postseason, man, and if you got James Harden that's doing a shocker, playing at a high level in the postseason, bro, oh my God, the 76ers, bro, is something not to be played with, man. The only thing that concerns me about the 76ers is that they have a good starting five, but they bench, man. It worries me, man. They don't have somebody that can come off the bench and give you like 18 points per game. You know what I'm saying? I like Niang, I like all them other guys, but they're not coming off the bench to give you 18 points per game. You hear me? Um, I feel like that they need another shooter. I feel like the Nets are. I mean, I feel like the 76ers are a couple pieces away from competing with the likes of the Milwaukee Bucks, the Brooklyn Nets. Uh, you know, those are two teams that I don't think they can beat, man. Right now, man. I just don't think they can beat, especially the Milwaukee Bucks. I have the Milwaukee Bucks coming out the East, but the Nets, man, they got too much firepower, too much shooters. Even though the 76ers have great perimeter defense, the thing is that they need somebody to come off the bench and give you about 18 points per game. They don't got a backup center, so when Joel Embiid is on the goddamn floor, they don't have a backup center that can get you rebounds and shit like that. So, the thing what you do is you bring in James Harden who can make every pass in the books, man. Um, he can make every entry pass. That's the one thing about the Brooklyn Nets that they had a big concern. When I watched Brooklyn Nets though, when I watched they no when I watched I can't keep on saying it that wrong as team, but when I watched the 76ers, man, their biggest concern is getting Joel and beat the ball when you seal off his position, man. Now you bring in a guy like James Harden who can make every pass in the books, bro. It's crazy, man. That team does a great job passing the ball. I just don't trust their coach. I don't trust Doc Rivers. I think Doc Rivers is the most overrated coach in the NBA. But yes, the 76ers look unbelievable. They looked unbelievable last night. They look good. James Harden looked good. He looks more skinnier. He looks more motivated. He looks happy with the 76ers, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Come on, man. Hit that like button, man. Come on, man. Your thumbs don't hurt. Hit the fucking like button, man. But what I'm saying is this is that Harden's fit with the 76ers is unbelievable. Now you heard what Joel Embiid said. He took shots at Ben Simmons again, man. They throwing shots for shots, man. They throwing glocks for glocks. They hitting each other with hollows, everything, man. Two double glocks. Joel Embiid took a shot at Ben Simmons last night. He said, "This is the first time I played with somebody that gets me wide open or something like that." So he took another shot at uh Ben Simmons. He said I really never been wide open like this in my life. So he took another shot at Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons probably feeling some type of way because that teams are not pressing up on Ben Simmons like that. You know what I'm saying? So um, yes, the 76ers look good, man. They need some couple more pieces for me to think that they can literally come out East. But other than that, man, they're good, man. Um, I'm gonna drop this link thing, which I thought about the performance of Joel Embiid, the debut of James Harden and Joel Embiid, because it was actually a good one, man. It was actually a good one. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this shit before I drop this link. Uh, I don't think I ever seen this shit before, bro. But when Joel Embiid and James Harden stepped on the court last night, it felt like they was playing with each other for the last 3 years, bro. Because it's just like it's like they can't. It's like they enjoy playing with each other, bro. And this their first game playing with each other. It's their first game playing with each other. It's like they enjoy playing with each other, bro. That's kind of weird, bro. It's like I never seen somebody just can play with a superstar or a star like Joel Embiid, right? And next thing you know, what they got, I feel like they've been playing with each other for a long time. So you can tell they enjoy playing with each other, man. Uh, Melo Riley, man, what you
What going on, bro? Shit.
know,
I
bro?
watched that whole game yesterday, bro. You could tell by the way he was playing, nigga. He quit on the Nets, bro.
Yeah, he did. He's
But
not.
hey, all that shit he doing these last 20 some games in the regular season, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. I want to see what this nigga gonna do in the playoffs, bro. Cause
Yeah.
if you remember when he first came to the Nets last year, that his first game, he did the same shit, that triple double shit. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to hear about no damn James Harden, man. I want to see what that nigga gonna do when the refs swallow they whistle for real in the playoffs, and he ain't getting all them damn calls. And we
Uh-huh.
put Ben Simmons on his ass. I want to see what the fuck he gonna do then.
Uh,
So that's all I gotta say, bro. I don't give a fuck about what he doing right now. That shit don't mean nothing. We've been saying this shit for 10 years now. The regular
uh,
season shit from Harden.
yeah,
So fuck
man.
that nigga, bro. Ain't worry
I
about
mean,
no James Harden, man.
listen,
Hey,
Mello.
buddy.
It's okay, Mello. Like, listen, I understand James Harden left your team. He left your Zaddy KD, but
Chill, bro.
James Harden's in a better place now. You hear
Yeah.
me? He's playing with a guy that, bro. James Harden has never played with a guy that as dominant as a big at scoring as Joel Embiid, man. Even though I don't like James Harden, I think he's a fraud. He's a choker when it matters the most.
Yo.
I can't sit there and lie
I
that
ain't gonna lie, all
duo,
they shots,
this
hey,
duo,
he was getting everybody
this
wide open
duo, this
shots, bro.
duo
I ain't
is
gonna lie.
very, very scary, man. Very,
Yeah.
very scary, man.
Yeah.
Especially in the regular season. In the postseason,
They
I don't
just
know
ain't
yet.
got no
We have to
help
find them.
outside them niggas, bro.
Yeah, they
On the
don't.
bench.
They haven't.
That
Listen,
bench shit.
listen,
They need bench.
listen, listen,
Yeah.
listen. The Sixers have a great starting five,
Yeah.
but their bench, bro, is fucking trash, man. I
They
don't
got
know what.
Paul Millsap playing big minute. Man, come on, bro.
Get
He
out
gonna
of
get
here.
his ass smoked, man. Stop it, bro.
SFM,
Hey,
you
man.
got. But
Both Embiid and Harden are frauds.
Hey, man. Man, salute, man. Salute to the panel,
Oh
man.
God, honestly.
Mello, Joker. You feel me? Mo, you feel me? Salute to you,
Oh
nigga.
God,
But
not
look, man. Uh, I saw that game, man. Yesterday, man. That's what we call good basketball, man.
Yeah.
That's what we call just good basketball, man. You gotta give them the credit, man. Them niggas play
yeah,
good basketball, man. They make that shit look right, man. They made the trade. They enhanced the trade
they
when they
played. They
did
played
that.
as a
You
team.
feel
They
me?
played. They
That's
played.
how they. That's how they supposed to do that shit right there. But can James Harden always be ball dominant like that for your team to win? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Now I give him the credit about how they played, but like Melo said, man, that nigga quit on his team the last 20 games or whatever. Nigga, you can tell by the way he playing right now, nigga. You feel me? And when a nigga like that understood how good he could ever be, you can't win with no nigga like that, bro. You feel me? You can't win with no nigga like that. You feel me? Joel Embiid, James Harden, man, them niggas play good or whatever, man. But it ain't no it's scary hours, man. Nah, man, them not them type of niggas, man. Yeah, he already played with a similar player like Joel Embiid and like to
No,
do
he
that
did not. Now you
little
lying. No, you did not.
listen,
Stop
listen,
it.
listen, listen. They like to do all that little shooting point guard move around shit, and he's seven,
SFM. Hold on.
and
SFM.
and that's
SFM.
KD, and that's
SFM.
KD.
What player did James Harden play with that's like Joel Embiid, bro?
Well, he's 7 foot. KD,
No,
Joel Embiid.
I'm talking about a big man that can dominate like Joel Embiid.
What you mean dominate? Like dominate Joel Embiid gonna shoot the ball like KD, and not like KD, but he gonna shoot the ball like he gonna shoot the ball like. You feel me? Like he ain't like he just in the paint with it down low
Bro,
on the block
what
getting his
big
shit
hold on,
in,
hold on. I'm gonna say it again, SFM.
even though he can.
What big did James Harden play with that is dominant as a big man that can score like Joel Embiid, bro?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is not a big,
Kevin Durant is 7 foot, man.
but he's not a big. He's not a center here. He's not a big, bro. He's a
Man,
four.
yes, he is, man. That
Oh
nigga is
my
big,
god,
man.
man.
That Kevin
God damn.
Durant is 7 foot, man.
Kevin
Bro.
Durant is not a center. Stop tripping.
Nah, he not no center. He a big though. He could play the four. He could play the
What
four.
center?
Yeah,
What
he
center he
played a
played?
four.
What center he played with, bro? That just dominant scoring and could play bully ball, bro.
I nobody. I can't tell you that, but he played with a big.
Nobody.
No, no. Okay. Yeah, no center. But as far as bigs, yeah, he played with a big. They could do
Yeah.
more, like not more, but he do more in terms of scoring offense.
Yeah.
Hey, we finna see, bro.
Joker, what you got on this
What you
shit?
niggas talking about, man?
The Sixers ain't doing shit. That's what I got on it.
What?
The Sixers ain't doing shit. That's what I got on it.
No, I'm talking about what you got on the game last night. Did you watch the game of the 76ers murdering the Minnesota Timberwolves?
I mean, I watched the Heat game, and the Lakers game,
Yeah.
but I didn't watch the Sixers game.
Well, you ain't got nothing on this shit. So go ahead, BJ Matthews. What you got on this shit, guy? Go ahead, BJ. I can't hear you, bro. Hold on.
See, that nigga mic volume turned down.
BJ.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, bro, all this depends on James Harden, man. I think both dudes are locked in. Like you made a good point. He's never played with no big like Joel Embiid. I saw some comments saying Dwight Howard, but Dwight Howard wasn't averaging what Joel Embiid's averaging, bro. Like this nigga's in his prime. So
Right.
if they can't fuck this up, you know, you went to Houston, you went to Brooklyn, now you in Philly, you got what you want. They can make it to the finals as long as James Harden keep his head straight. And as far as him being a playmaker, bro,
Did you say finals?
that's what I
He's
said.
crazy.
That's why I
Get
did.
your mind,
That's why I
get
did.
your mind right, man.
Oh.
You get your mind right.
SFM, I know you not talking, nigga. You just said that KD was a big, bro. He's not a big. He's a small forward. Get the fuck out of
KD
here.
can play. KD can play big.
He's not a
KD
center,
can play.
bro. He's a
Listen.
small
Let me ask you,
forward, bro. He's a
hold on.
small
Can I ask you
forward.
something? Okay, let me hold on. Let me ask you off, and I'm gonna let
I
you go
know
because I know you.
basketball, nigga.
Listen. Let me ask you something. I'm gonna let you go because I know you weren't done. KD can play the three. He can play bigs, right?
Oh
He
my
can play.
god.
Good, Mook.
He can play. He can play the four, right? He can play big. KD is 7 foot. KD is long as fuck. He is a three, a big, whatever you want. He just ain't no center, but he a big.
When the starting lineups come out, bro, where do they place KD, bro?
The four.
The four. He a
The
big.
3 or the 4?
The
four.
What's
He
his
a
natural
big.
position? Because
The
I know he's a
4.
3. When we rank Kevin
Durant.
Durant, we say Kevin Durant is one of the best small forwards, not power forwards.
Well, we
So
talk right,
what is
but
he?
he can play the four. He is a big. He not no. He a
But
big.
that's not his natural position, bro. He's a
That's
3.
good, man.
He played a 4 now the last 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Hey,
That's
salute
not
see
natural
here.
position.
Hey, the way he go by.
What's the little panel?
Forward, bro.
I'm-
Going on,
You lagging. See here. See here. You lagging like a motherfucker.
You lagging, see here. You out there Starbucks Wi-Fi, nigga.
All right.
Mook, you a fool.
Starbucks.
Hey, Freddie G, what you got on this shit?
Man, yeah, you already know I'm a slam. I don't fuck with this fat ass nigga James Harden, nigga. I don't give a fuck what he doing in the regular season. He could do all that shit he did last night. That was all smooth and shit. But nigga, do that shit in the playoffs, nigga. Yeah, you did that shit to the Minnesota Timberwolves, nigga. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't see you capping for this nigga, Mook.
I'm not capping for the nigga. What the hell you talking about? I'm not capping for the nigga. I'm saying this.
Yeah,
Mook, you is trying to cap for this nigga.
Hold on. First of all, bro, I've been the biggest James Harden criticizer since I've been consistent about James Harden forever. But I cannot sit
That's
here
true.
and lie. Joel Embiid and James Harden is dangerous.
That's one game though,
Especially,
man.
Playoff.
Give me a couple games though,
hold on,
man.
hold on,
Do
hold on,
you?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Especially in the regular season, bro. Did y'all see how James Harden looked, bro?
Yeah, the regular
The dude
season.
looked like he lost
Yeah,
40
regular
pounds.
season.
Bro, he looked
Shit
like he
don't
lost
mean
about
nothing.
50 to 60 pounds, bro, in 2
And
days.
his fat ass gonna gain all that back in about 2 weeks, nigga.
He was never fat, bro. He was never just the ankle, bro. That nigga not fat.
Nah. He did look like he lost weight.
Yeah, he lost a lot. They
That
look
nigga
That's just his
dangerous.
hard.
body type. He built
I
like
just want the
Baron
nigga to
Davis,
do that shit
bro.
in the
That nigga built
playoffs.
like
Do all
Baron
that
Davis.
fancy
Yeah,
step back
yeah.
shit.
Listen, I'm
And
with you.
stop playing.
Hold on. Freddie G, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, gang. I think they should do it in the in the postseason when it matters the most, man. That's that's
Juicy
the
is
that's the
crazy,
that's been
bro.
the main narrative of James Harden, bro. He has to show up in the postseason because
Oh.
I got the stats and I got everything on this shit, and he doesn't do it, bro. In the
Mookie.
postseason
Hey,
when it matters the
Embiid
most.
don't either. His shit dropped too in the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
like B don't do no shit either in the playoffs.
But Embiid been injured, bro. You can't sit there and deny, bro. Joel Embiid
He ain't been injured
is
in the
the best
playoffs.
Stop
player.
saying he the best player in the world,
Yes, he
Mookie.
is.
Come on,
Yes,
stop
he is.
this
How
shit.
He's the best.
how long
No,
he
he
been in the
not.
league?
No, he
He's the
not,
best.
nigga.
Yes,
No, he
he is.
not,
That
nigga.
nigga
He's
been
the
How long
best.
that
injured.
been,
Listen,
how
How
long
long
Joel
has
Embiid
he
been in
been
the
injured?
hold
league?
on,
He
hold on,
got
hold on,
blown out by 40 plus
That
by
nigga
Jason
been
Tatum.
hold on,
nigga
hold on, hold on, hold
seven
on.
seasons, bro.
Joel Embiid is the best player in the league. He
No, the
leads
fuck
the
he
lead in
not.
scoring.
No,
He
he's
gives you
not.
about double.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's giving you double digit rebounds. He dominates. He been out. Other than today, last. Hold on,
Well,
see, you on that retarded shit, gang. Other than fucking yesterday, last night, Joel Embiid been out with another star throughout the whole year.
I'm
that's
And
telling
scoring
he's
you,
title
man.
averaging
shit get
30
took.
points per game. He leads the
That's
lead in
scoring title.
scoring. He is
Not for
the
But
long.
best
you
player
right,
in the
Mook.
Not for
league, man.
long.
You right.
Not
And
for
he
But
long.
got his team to a top 3 seed
Not,
in the Eastern Conference. He is the best player in the world. He's better than KD. He's better than Giannis. He's better than all these niggas right now, man.
He not better than Jokic.
He's not better than Giannis.
He not
Yes, he
better than
is. He better
yeah,
than
Jokic.
Giannis.
hey,
He not better than Jokic.
He better. He better. He
He
better.
not better than Jokic.
No, he's not.
Listen, listen. He got blown out by 40 plus by
No, no, hold on. Nigga, Devin Booker got outplayed by Trey Young. So what's your point then, nigga? It's one game, nigga.
about 40 plus though. How you get blown by 40 plus though?
Trey Young dropped 40 on Devin Jenner, nigga, and
L-
outplayed that nigga,
yeah, I
man.
forgot about that.
Listen, the Celtics was beating the 76 by 40
All
though.
right, all right, SFM, hold on. Let me go to the next season. Hey, Jabari, what you got on this shit? Do you think it's scary odds between Joel Embiid and James Harden?
Hey man, hey, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Hey man, salute to you. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Hey, salute to the Clippers, but that's a different story. Um, the scary hours part. I saw the game, bro. They look pretty nice. Ain't gonna lie. Harden look determined. Him and Embiid look really nice. I don't know if you seen it though. You remember when you had a stream asking me who won the trade, Philly and the Nets? What's it called? I said Philly, and the main reason why is because they somebody got background noise, but I said Philly, and the main reason why is because they didn't give up Maxey or Thibault. If you watch that
Bible
game,
trash.
Maxey is not. If you watch that game, Maxey and Harden look really good as a backcourt.
Mm-hmm.
They look pretty good. So I agree with you though. Harden got to prove it in the playoffs, but as of right now, yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, they look good. Rails, what you got on this shit?
Alright, I'll make this quick. James Harden, I done seen this too many damn times. Joel Embiid, if you saying that it's scary hours, it's more on his end because James
Yeah.
Harden, we already know what he do, but Embiid is definitely at the top of his game. I can't crown him as the best player yet because Giannis is still the defending champ. But as far as the scary hours, I am interested to see if this might finally be what gets James Harden out of this funk of stinking it up in the damn playoffs.
It better be. I'm a fraud ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like I've already been done with that nigga, bro. But this is his last hope to at least try to turn that leaf, bro. But if he still don't do it, man, with Joel Embiid playing like this, like it's over. Like I will never watch a regular season game or none of that if he's playing.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
got to at
TT.
least get to the finals at least one time.
Hey,
I'm gonna say
TP,
he at least gotta get
What
to the
was his
finals.
field goal percentage yesterday?
He shot like 50 something.
yeah, they got man. They played good yesterday. It looked
He only
great.
took
They
12
look,
shots. He made 7.
Yeah, they
look,
played against the Timberwolves though.
They
hold
was
on.
on
What
the
are you
back to
talking about,
back.
bro?
They was on the back to back.
Bro, hold on. The Timberwolves are a tough team, bro. They are a tough
Timberwolves are
team, bro.
not trash.
The
But Mookie, they
Timberwolves
was
are
on back
not
to back
trash. They're
versus the
decent.
Grizzlies, bro.
Yes, they are a
They
decent
gotta
team, bro.
respect
Stop
that.
that shit, man.
But that is true. They was coming off a back to back, but the
I'm
Timberwolves are
gonna
not
say that's what I'm
trash.
saying.
Just
They came off a
Listen,
back to back.
I'm
Just
gonna,
because they
hold
tough
on.
for the
I'm gonna
Clippers,
ask
they
you
ain't
something.
tough for everybody.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and I'm gonna go with T Price. Uh, do y'all think Ben Simmons will have the mental toughness to go to Philly on March 10th and play his
Oh, he
former
gonna play.
team in the
Yes.
He gonna
76ers?
play.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna have
Yeah, for
Kyrie and
sure.
KD with him.
For
No, he's
sure.
not.
Yeah.
I don't think
Nah,
he.
For
they
I
sure.
don't
play.
think.
I
Nigga,
think
nah.
he
But
Like
I don't
what
think
if
he's.
what if
I don't think
JB
he's
gonna
gonna do
play?
that. I
Listen.
don't think he's
He
gonna do
finna
that.
go out there and drop a triple double his first game.
Now we finna go
Okay.
at James Harden ass.
He finna
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
a triple double his first game. 20
Facts
points.
though.
Yeah. I
There's a
believe.
lot more things to be scared of than being booed.
No. Bro, the 76ers
Cause
crowd
Mookie, hey, he got to
is
get it
gonna
out the
probably
way
throw
anyway.
shit at.
He got to get it
He's
out
gonna
the way.
probably throw
They play in the
trash at that
playoffs.
nigga. They gonna call man. They gonna call this nigga all types of fucking words when he go out that goddamn
Oh yeah, they're gonna be
locker room,
booing him.
bro.
Harden,
He
They're
gonna be
gonna be
locking
booing
shit
him.
up though. He gonna
listen.
be locking
If
shit up
Harden
though.
and Ben Simmons
Hey,
meet up, Ben Simmons gonna lock Harden
facts,
ass up in the
facts,
Hey,
playoffs.
facts,
I don't know what
Facts,
y'all
facts,
see
nigga.
facts.
this nigga Ben Simpson, nigga. I really
Defense,
don't.
he
Man,
nice
I
He
on
don't
is
trust
defense.
Ben.
James Harden.
Man,
He is
He's
get out
nice
Ben
of
on
here.
Simmons.
defense, Mook.
He
I
is
trust
Ben
Get
Ben
out of here.
Simmons
Simmons,
more
man.
than Ben
Get out of here.
James
He's
Harden.
shit. He's shit, but Harden ain't shit either.
No, and
That's what
that's
I'm
cap.
saying.
Harden
That's
ain't
cap.
We
shit
talking
neither.
about
It's Ben
defense, Mook.
Simmons' defense
I'm
that
taking.
takes him
We
Hold
just
on.
over.
talking about the
I'm
defense,
taking.
bro.
Listen, I'm taking, and I don't even like James Harden. I'm taking James
Yeah.
Harden over Ben Simmons any
Come
day
on,
of the
man.
Harden,
fucking
Come
week.
Harden,
on, man.
Harden
Don't
not
do that.
passing
That's
up an
you,
open
Don't
nigga.
do
layup.
that,
That's
man.
you. I wasn't
Harden
choosing
not passing
neither
up a
one.
wide
We
open
just
But
talking
layup.
shit,
about the
I'd rather
matchup,
try.
though.
I'd
Get out of here.
We
rather
talking about the
take Ben
matchup, though.
Simmons. He got less shit on his track record. That nigga
Facts.
James Harden got a bunch of shit on his track record since his
Man, he
first
will lock
finals,
Harden up.
nigga.
It's
And
sad
look,
Harden was
ass
on
hey,
nigga.
a
and
bitch,
look,
nigga.
You
they both,
saying Ben Simmons is better than
hey,
James
I ain't
Harden?
gotta.
they
I
both
ain't
have a
No,
fucking
I'm
with
track
talking about
record.
defense. I'm talking about his defense on James
They
them
Harden.
both
niggas.
have a.
Them
Okay.
niggas. The
Hey,
farthest they made it
hey,
was a
who's the
conference finals.
overall better player? Answer the question. Who's the overall
Shit,
better player?
Harden just the best. Hey, just the score, really.
Harden.
It's
Oh
two
So
yeah,
how
thirds.
you
they
do
say
that?
when
I
they get Harden
mean,
It's
Harden
two
is
score.
a
sides
better
of the ball,
playmaker
bro.
and
Harden,
passer.
nigga. Harden,
I mean,
nigga.
Harden's the better
No,
player,
no, he
bro.
not. Hey,
I take that
Ben
nigga
don't.
Ben
Hey,
Simmons on
Ben
rebounding
don't
though.
turn. Hey, Ben don't
Harden a
turn the
better
ball over,
player,
bro.
nigga. Hands
No, he
down,
not.
nigga. But
Not that passing. He don't turn the
nah.
ball over like Ben Simmons.
T Price,
Hold on.
what you got on
Stop it, bro. I
Joel
say Ben
Embiid
Simmons
and
that passer.
Joel Embiid and James Harden last night, man. They looked unbelievable last night. You think it's
Man, we
scary
need to.
hour?
Okay,
Go ahead.
okay. Hey, man, it's just one fucking game, y'all.
Thank you,
One
T.
game.
Party.
It's just one fucking game. Look, I don't trust James Harden and Mookie. You
Boy,
and one thing. Hold on. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody to interrupt me. Kind of interrupt anybody in here because I have my shit on mic just out of respect. That's just how I do. One thing I can salute little Mookie about. Ever since I met Mookie, he always said the same thing about James Harden. Then he had me thinking a little bit. Man, this man has okay. He quit on. He quit once in Houston. He quit in Brooklyn. And you want me to give him a cookie because he played one good game? Come on, get and this. And he ain't been injured. There ain't been no report. Just like how LeBron faked his injury, he's faking his shit too. You now you want to say better player? Yes, James Harden is, but defensively, he ain't no defensive player like Ben Simmons. At least Ben Simmons can guard. You know what I mean? But I understand what everybody's saying as a player right now. Slight edge to Harden. Now, if Ben Simmons some kind of way start playing like he was in LSU, shooting them jumpers, shooting all this shit, then come on, then it'd be a different. Now, when it comes to I don't think he's gonna play in Philly. I don't think he is. That's just my opinion. But
I agree with you, T. But I don't think Ben Simmons gonna play in Philly on March 10th, bro. That's too much pressure on that dude,
but
bro.
what if they play in the playoffs? He might as well get it over
Oh, in the
with now.
playoffs, I mean, he has no choice but to play.
Yeah,
But
but he might as well get that shit over
March
with now.
10th, no. Go ahead, finish up, T. Price. Go ahead.
I'm done, bro.
All right. Hey,
He gonna play
You gotta
though.
get this shit out the way.
I agree with y'all.
Yeah,
If y'all want to say it's one game, it's one game. But I'm just looking at the potential, like with Joel
we
Embiid.
gonna see
And I mean, the
March
reason
10th
why,
though.
hold on,
I can't
and the
wait
reason
for
why I
it.
mostly call it scary, y'all, is bro, because Joel Embiid is dominant. He is
Not in the
dominant right
playoffs, he
now.
not.
He is dominant right now. He's the best player in the world right now. He's
You right,
killing it, bro.
No, he not.
you right,
Yes, he is. He is
but
killing
It's
it.
a debate.
We
Hey,
can't
Mookie,
forget.
I want to say this. I want to say this too. I forgot this too. Now, James Harden ain't proved nothing to nobody, y'all. He ain't proved nothing. He ain't proved nothing to nobody. At least Joel Embiid, you know what I'm saying? We already know what he can do. This is my thing. Whoever runs the trade, I don't give a fuck about that shit. But James Harden gonna have to learn how to play without the ball. They ain't gonna do this isolation. You dribble 20, 30 times and then shit in the corner. He have to learn how to play out the ball for the very first time in his life. So I'm not gonna evaluate this until next year. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Philly's gonna make it to the championship. I don't trust James Harden. I don't trust him because he chokes.
Yeah.
And Mookie said it first. And Mookie said it first before anybody I heard on YouTube was talking about the career of James Harden. Let's clear that out.
Thank you.
The nigga fraud.
That's a fact.
One more.
Listen,
One more.
I don't. Go ahead, Rails, and I'm gonna go to Trayvon. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey,
One more
is
thing.
that Rev? Is that
Yeah.
Rev? No time, Rev.
Yeah. One more thing though. As far
That's
as
Rails.
Embiid,
That's Rails.
as far as Embiid goes, man, we can't
Shut the
forget
fuck up.
that he has a track record of getting injuries, and it's like if he misses time, like that's when it's like James Harden is gonna start turning into the regular old James, where he ain't gonna be playing that hard, bro.
Let me go to the next guest. Trayvon, man, what you got on this shit? Did you see the game between Joel Embiid and James Harden? And do you think it's scary hours between the duo of them two, man? What you got on this shit, man?
Trade, my nigga.
What's happening? No, it's not scary hours. I mean, it's not like they gonna suck together, but it's not about putting up stats and numbers together and doing shit like that. It's about the success, your impact. And James Harden, everywhere he's been, his impact has not been a championship. Like he's acting. Let's just get this straight. You're not going over there saving Joel Embiid. He's saving you.
Correct.
Facts.
That's how I look at it. That's how I look. That's how I look at it. Because Joel Embiid been balling, doing what it do right now. Before he even had you, he been right there. He ain't had no triple stars, none of that type of shit. He's been who he's been. You've been having to team up with niggas. He hasn't. So
Facts.
I'm not so high because I feel like Joel Embiid, you already know what he brings to the table. So it's like James Harden, you got to come to the table and you got to prove that you can play poker with these niggas at the table because your whole career has not been proven. He's still beginning in like the early years. You the one on the way out. So you the one who got to come and really bring it. And it ain't just all on offense. You got to bring it on both ends. You got to do everything that Philadelphia needs you. If they need a charge taken, if they need somebody picked up on defense, you got to do that shit because you supposed to be the elder. You supposed to know this game. You supposed to have a certain amount of success with your talents that you do not have. So I'm not sold. He has to prove it. Just like I said, when he went to Brooklyn, I said, I'm not saying shit until he do it. I'm not giving him no MVPs or nothing. And look what happened. I'm going to do the same thing here.
Thanks, Trayvon.
Yeah, I agree. Moss, what you got on this shit?
Mr. Moss, man.
Hey, what's up, fellas, man? T, Mookie, my boy Trey, all the guys, man. Listen, man. Everything Trey said, everything Trayvon just said, I'm gonna piggyback off it a little bit, but we can't forget one thing, fellas. The fucking Sixers got arguably the fucking one of the most choking coaches in NBA history in Doc Rivers, right? And then you combine that with James Harden, bro. And so why are we fucking on the high horse or fucking projecting good things? I know. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, that's just a general statement.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Why are we anticipating anything good to come out of this when you got two guys? Listen, bro. As sad as it is, James Harden is basically an extension of Doc Rivers on that court, bro. And so, listen, in winning time, the ball is going to be inside James's hands, right? And you can't name a game in the postseason where you can point to and say when the ball was in his hands, the team ran smoothly. When Houston was up 3-2, Chris Paul did that shit. Point, period, blank. And like Trayvon said, this shit ain't based off stats, bro. Listen, I want to see how James Harden reacts when fucking Joel Embiid calls him out in the media one time. Or when Joel Embiid ain't happy because he missed a defensive assignment. I want to see how James Harden reacts in a big game in the fourth quarter and winning time when a team takes away his best fucking his plan A. What's his plan B, C, D, or E? You know what I'm saying? I want to see how James Harden reacts when, let's say, Joel probably misses a game in the postseason or he fouls out. And again, I'm just speaking hypotheticals, right? I want to see James Harden step up then. I want to see James Harden be an anchor on defense, right? You ain't got to be Thabo. You ain't got to be fucking Ben Simmons, and you ain't got to be Kawhi Leonard, but at least show the effort. But for me, bro, are we forgetting that Doc Rivers is a coach? The nigga blew 3-1 leads. Are we forgetting that James Harden, nigga, is at the helm, and he's going to be the primary ball handler? Are we forgetting that the fucking Sixers have no elite floor spacing? They gave up Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so,
facts.
bro, in the postseason,
I said
bro,
that on my channel too. Right.
In the postseason, bro, teams are going to take away. Listen, trust me. Teams are going to blitz Joel Embiid. And if you think Maxey, Thabo, and Tobias Harris are going to beat you from downtown,
nope.
Nigga, listen, bro. If they do it, you tip your cap and you go home. I'm not letting fucking Joel play one-on-one. It's not going to happen in a 7-game series, right? And then, two, Miami has Jimmy Butler. Nets have Ben Simmons. There's guys out. Oh, and the fucking Sixers, and the fucking Bucks got Drew Holiday. The elite teams out east, they can play Harden one-on-one. There's no need to double team. They need no fucking help. I trust Jimmy, I trust Drew Holiday, and I trust Ben Simmons to make it difficult on James Harden. And guess what? James gonna do what he do anyways, right? So Harden gonna do what he do anyways. That is what it is. I'm blitzing Joel Embiid still. I'm sitting 2 guys at him, and I'm double teaming off of fucking Maxey, Thabo all day long and say, if y'all beat me, we tip our cap and we go home, bro. Listen, ain't nothing scary, nigga, about no fucking James Harden, Doc Rivers, and fucking Joel Embiid, bro. Only thing scary out east, nigga, is when Kyrie and KD come back, nigga. Period.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me
bring the noodles. Bring the noodles.
Hold on, bro. Can y'all just stop? Put your pop-ons down for a little bit. Let me
that's my opinion, Mickey, bro. That's all. That's my opinion.
It's just his opinion.
Let me say something. First of all, you understand that if you double team Joel Embiid in the low post, bro, everybody's like you said, it will have open shooters around there, and you got to think about it, bro. Say if they feed Joel Embiid in the low post and have him play isolation, and they double team. Now you have James Harden wide open. Now you have Maxey wide open, Tobias Harris wide open. Them guys get knocked down.
What about Thibault though?
They're not knockdown shooters. So I mean, what's your point, bro?
Well, hold on. My point
not when it matters.
Hold on. Like a little canard. Go ahead.
Hold on. My point is that we've seen Joel Embiid is a great passer when he's double team out the post. So he can pass the ball out of the double team, and what they can do is they can move the ball. Say if they blitz up on James Harden, what James Harden can do is double penetrate and create open looks for them open guys. It's a make a miss lead, and it requires them to hit their open shots, man. I see a lot in the last game I seen against the Minnesota Twins. I seen James Harden create so many open looks for Tyrese Maxey. I seen Joel Embiid, create open looks for open shooters. It all requires on them hitting shots, bro. And it's a make a miss lead. If they can hit shots, bro, like you said, tip your cat off of that. Now rebut on that.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Mookie.
Yeah.
I definitely get what you're saying.
Okay, hold on. Just real quick. 2 things. The first thing is Joel Embiid. Teams can double team from different fucking angles. There's different schemes to double team from, and fucking teams can double team off guys who aren't knockdown shooters. The Sixers have none of them. That's first and foremost. And secondly, bro, you talk about last night where James got guys open shots. Don't forget, bro. If you got fucking Drew Holiday and you got Ben Simmons and you got Jimmy Butler playing Harden one-on-one, I stay home with the shooters. You let James Harden go for 50. He's not going to do it, first of all, but you play James one-on-one, and if James drops 60 and he beats you 4 out of 7 games, you tip your cap, right? You stay home with the bro. Trust me, we've seen this movie 1,000 times, right? These teams have guys individually.
We forget the
corner now.
Hold on, Maz.
Yeah.
I see what you said, bro. Because James Harden, he's a complete no-show on the postseason, bro.
Hey,
but I'm gonna say, hold on, Trayvon. But what I'm saying is this, bro. In the postseason, bro, teams are not gonna play James Harden one-on-one, bro.
Yes, they
Even though he
those
is
teams
will.
Bro. Those teams will.
They're not gonna have James.
Those teams will. Those teams will. But go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking about, Mookie. Hey, this is what I'm looking at. it don't matter about it ain't really about the defense, right? You can't really stop. You don't really stop an elite scorer. You just like make
Facts.
it a little bit hard, bro, and try to make them
Yeah.
score 30 late in the game. But the thing with James Harden is he stops himself, bro. That's the history with him. He hasn't
that's
got over
true.
that hump, bro. And that's what we not talking about. It ain't about what his capabilities are. We all know that. Yes, this nigga can shoot. Yes, this nigga can pass. Yes, this nigga can do this. But what he can't do is win when it matters. When them games count, when it's that put out shit, them playoffs, that's when James Harden ain't looking like this James Harden that we're talking about with the capabilities that he have. His talents disappear
Right.
on their own. It ain't no defense, it's just him. And that's what I got to see. I cannot sit here on this stream and lie and say, yeah, my nigga, he gonna do it because of his talents, or no, my nigga, he gonna do it because of his talents. I'm gonna say yes or no off of what he been giving me, and what's he been giving me is failures. He been showing me he can play basketball during the season, and in the playoffs he showed me that shit can disappear. So what I'm going off of is when the playoffs come, I'm just gonna be quiet and see what he do, because I can't speak on James Harden in the playoffs. I can only speak about James Harden in the season.
Trayvon, that's a great point. What I'm saying is this, bro. This is the first time both guys, Joel Embiid, first time Joel Embiid can play with a guy that can double penetrate and create open looks for others, and that can make every pass on the court. And it's the first time James Harden playing with a dominant big that can score in Joel Embiid. So
Dwight Howard wasn't dominant at that time.
Dwight Howard no power big.
Look what he did to Clint Capella. Look what he did to Clint Capella.
Well,
He had them niggas as the best part too.
Let's go over Clint. Dwight was dominant, bro. Like if you go look at his numbers, bro, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I'm not gonna pump Dwight up, but he was.
Trayvon, Dwight was not a dominant scorer as Joel Embiid, bro. He was dominant, but he wasn't a dominant scorer like Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid would give you 30 points per game.
He was dominant enough. He was dominant enough, bro, to draw in the double teams, the same shit that Joel gonna be. The only difference is Joel can decide to not have to pass it out and have a more variety of moves. But I'm talking about the thing that James Harden should have been able to do with that, and he couldn't. In the playoffs, he was in the season. Dwight Howard was the perfect big man, bro. Dwight Howard was the perfect big man in the season. In the playoffs, Dwight Howard ain't the guy.
But
everybody who he had in the playoffs, they're not the guy. But in the season, they are.
But Joel Embiid can shoot. He can post up. He can hit every shot on the goddamn court, bro. He's a 3-level scorer. He can beat you size, quickness, speed. James Harden hasn't played with that. The only thing that you can say James Harden played close to that is a rim runner, and that's Clint Capella, who catch live.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. I don't believe in James Harden. I don't believe in James Harden, bro.
Can I make one last point?
I think you giving James Harden.
How was it in Houston, though?
There you go, Trey.
Was it dominant in Houston?
Here's my last point, Mookie, real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
Joel Embiid can do everything you say can do, right? He can give you 35, 10, and 15, right? It is what it is. James Harden must hold up his end of the bargain for this team to be successful. Everything hinges on him.
It hinges on James Harden.
Turnovers, decision making.
James Harden is a fraud, bro, and that's why I don't think that. Like I said, that's why I said right now. I said, bro, as much as we, get on James Harden, bro, he is one of the greatest regular season players of all time. One of them. You know what I'm saying? He does unbelievable shit in the regular season.
And for the record, Mookie, bro.
And for the postseason.
And for the record, bro. Last night versus the Minnesota, as good as they look, bro, let's just face it, bro. Minnesota's not Miami. They're not the Milwaukee. They're not the Nets. Defensively, bro, and offensively, it's a totally different fucking ball game, bro. The Sixers can't. The Sixers aren't gonna be able to guard and score the way they scored last night. But the T-Wolves are fucking dysfunctional in their own right. The Bucks, Heat, and Nets bring a totally different dynamic to a basketball court, bro. So last night was a bad example. That should not be the measuring stick. That's all I'm saying. Last night should not be the measuring stick.
Can't forget about Chicago too. Can't forget about the Bulls too. Man. Can't forget about Chicago.
Man, listen. Last night is not the measuring stick, but I'm looking at last night, and when I watched the game, I'm looking at the open looks everybody was getting. It all requires of them if they can knock down shooters. The Nets, hold on, Trayvon. What I'm saying is that the thing about the 76ers that they didn't lose is great perimeter defense. They got the wings, they got the perimeter defense.
They got one nigga on the perimeter.
No. They got Thibault. It's not one nigga, bro. It's Thibault. It's Danny Green, who can play defense, who can clamp up.
Danny Green.
And it's Tobias Harris, bro,
Tobias
Tobias
Dead
don't play
Degree.
no damn
Oh
defense.
Dead
my
Degree
What
about to
the
be
fuck?
out. Dead Degree
Tobias
old
said
as
he
fuck.
don't play no defense.
Listen, and Tyrese Maxey can play some defense too as well, bro.
no.
Bro, y'all don't watch 76ers games, bro.
Yes, I do.
When
I
you
Y'all
was
watch
watch
the
them
saying,
games when they
Sixers.
play
G,
no
look,
defense.
when you was saying the shots that was
It's a whole nother
when you
Yo,
was
level
saying
when
the
it get to
shots
the
that was
playoffs.
being creating
hey, Mook, can I
open,
jump in
like
real quick?
you was talking about
Go,
the
go
shots that
ahead,
they're
bro.
creating.
Go ahead,
You
bro.
talking about the shots that they're creating open. Like you gotta also count for the team that they're playing, the IQ of the players that allow
Bro,
somebody to get open
hold
like
on.
that.
Yeah, that's
Minnesota,
true.
bro, stop this shit, bro. Minnesota is a tough team. They compete night in and night out, bro. They just whooped the
Compete.
Minnesota. They
Look, this
just
is what I'm saying.
Trayvon. They just killed the the Memphis Grizzlies, nigga, who's a team that's a top 4 seed in the West. They killed them.
Okay. What
Minnesota
that mean?
Timberwolves are a great team, bro. We can't, not a great team, but they're a good team
No,
that can
no,
compete, bro.
look. A team that's good and how we measure teams up, and we've been doing it all season. We be like, wait till they play a playoff team, a contender. We don't measure nobody up off of playing a team that ain't in that category. But now we are.
Whoa.
No, hold on. Minnesota is in the playoffs.
And
No, I'm
Memphis
talking
is
about
top
I'm talking
three.
about no. Philadelphia is a contender, so I'm measuring them up against another championship contender, not
Right.
just a
Okay,
Bucks,
playoff
okay.
contender.
Miami,
I'm
Philadelphia is a
measuring
and
them up
Nets.
Okay, if
against the
you hold on,
champion.
if you think listen, if you think 76ers are contending, you that's a good point. You want to see how they play against other contenders. That's a good point. But the thing is that uh they play the teams who they play, and I'm just looking at the open looks that they got. They do have to do it consistently.
All right, tell me
But
this.
other than that,
I
go
got
ahead.
it.
Tell me
I have
this.
a
Tell me
point.
this. On any given day, look, not on no play, like just on, even if they didn't have James Harden, bro, who you think should win out of Philadelphia and Timberwolves? Like who you got, like on your
Philly,
money?
Philly, Philly,
All
Philly.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Our team that we
Man,
know,
DeMar
like we
DeRozan
kind of
better than
a
Embiid.
team that we kind of feel that's supposed to be a team. You can't measure them on the team that you off top got them on. You got to measure them on the team that you feel can beat them. That's how you measure a team.
CJ cooked Booker last night, though. Y'all saw that shit? CJ McCollum cooked Devin Booker last night, but that's a side note. We'll get to that later. Go ahead.
Hey, I
Yeah,
got a
that's
point
how
to make. Hey, I can jump in.
that's how I feel you measure them, bro. Like
Look
I
at that
can't
nigga
measure
cook Cam
Philadelphia.
Johnson.
I can't measure them
Stop
No, he
off of
cooked
the
Devin Booker,
Timberwolves
SFM.
Hey,
because
hold on.
even if they didn't have them, I'm
That
Hey,
nigga
picking
B,
it.
cook
I'm picking
Cam
Philly,
Johnson,
bro.
nigga.
hey, BJ Matthew, you had something to say? Go ahead.
Oh man, so basically, bro, with this team, man, it's like I said, it's gonna be up to James Harden, man. Like I'm not gonna disrespect James Harden. As at the end of the day, he is like a top player. With his resume speaks for itself. And in the playoffs, really, yes, there were some moments he choked, but you gotta look at the teams he was up against too.
A lot of
You
them.
know, he took his teams to the conference finals really with different teams. Like it wasn't like he had no playoff success. It was just in the big moments against Golden State and San Antonio is when he was losing against those top teams.
No,
So you
Chris
know what I
Paul
mean.
took
So it
him,
wasn't
bro.
like
Chris Paul
he
took
just
him,
was
bro.
no, but he wasn't there every season. In 2015, it was James Harden by himself with Clint Capella.
No, it
So
wasn't.
we
It was
got
Dwight Howard, bro. It was Dwight Howard, but keep
but
going.
Dwight Howard, James
I'm a
Harden,
Rockets fan, bro. Go ahead.
it was James Harden's team though. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give him some credit. Now, like I said,
It was
like I
Dwight Howard, Josh Smith,
Let
Let the
him
man finish.
finish.
Let him
let
finish.
me
Let him
finish. Let me
finish.
finish. Bro,
Let the man
Let him finish.
finish.
how could be
y'all
Dwight Howard's
niggas
team?
don't put cup book.
Bro,
SFM, let the
can I
nigga finish,
finish?
bro.
Can I
God
finish?
Let the man
damn, bro.
finish.
Go
Can I
ahead,
say?
bro.
But how can it be Dwight Howard's team? How could Dwight Howard's team when he's getting traded from team to team? Dwight Howard's on the downhill of his career at that time. It was James Harden's team at that point. So I get you. James Harden's gonna have to prove himself in the playoffs. But we have to all remember too, when he's motivated to play, like even last year when he came to Brooklyn, he was a top 5 MVP candidate. Like being the playmaker of that team, bro. Without James Harden, really you can make the case he was the most important team player on that team. Because he's the one that made the engine of that team go. Now I'm gonna be interested to see with him and Joel Embiid how they're gonna be able to mesh. Because if he started like a little bitch because Joel Embiid calls him out, then it's not gonna work. But if he can stay locked in, I mean they're gonna be a contender. They're already the 3rd seed in the East right now.
Can I ask you a question, bro? If it's cool, big dog.
Go ahead.
And my bad for jumping on you, man. That was my fault, man. But you just said if he's locked in, if he's motivated. Why is that even a question, bro? When we're talking about
You just
Right.
read my mind, man.
No, I
You just
say
read
that.
my mind.
Let me answer that question.
Why,
Let me answer
bro?
that question
Why?
right now. I'm gonna answer that question right now.
Okay.
When I say that is because of what happened in Brooklyn. Now, that's why I say if he's, but we've seen him motivated.
When?
He's
What year?
he,
What postseason, bro? Tell me. Because, bro, I'm
well,
a
no,
Rockets fan. to the court. So you tell me what give me a series game in the postseason where you saw Harden motivate, bro. I saw Chris Paul beat the Jazz and got to the conference finals. I saw Josh Smith, bro. They had Harden benched in the fourth quarter. It was Josh Smith, Corey Brewer, nigga, and Dwight Howard, and fucking Jason Terry, nigga, who fucking came back in game 6. Down 19 in the fourth quarter. So what game are you talking about, bro?
I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this. Hold on. I'm talking about actually year for year. He was taking his team to the conference finals, semi-conference finals from 2015 to 2018. That's what he was doing with Houston.
No, bro. Chris Paul took them that
year.
He came
in 2017, bro. Before Chris Paul got there, James Harden was taking them to the playoffs. They lost to Golden State in the conference finals. So it wasn't all.
Bro, but if you're great, this is one thing I understand about these players in this generation. I hear a lot of people say this. If you so-called great, you should already be motivated.
I agree. But I never said he's putting the crowd.
I'm just talking about for Harden. He is not. Look. I don't care about these numbers shit. I understand what you did in the regular season, but the playoffs, that does matter. And he has wet the bed way too fucking much.
Right, bro.
But you gotta look at it like this. First of
all, I don't do no excuses.
It's not excuses of fact.
Excuses.
Hold on. Bro, I'm not even a James Harden fan, bro.
And everybody that's in the chat, by the way, I'm not a Nets fan. I'm a historian of the game. So y'all saying everybody on the panel is a Nets fan. It's totally false over here.
Right away.
Here's my point. So basically, what I said, bro, you can't take your team to the conference finals year after year and not have any success.
Wrong, bro. Stop. Okay, sir, bro, stop saying that, bro. He did it one time. In 15.
Right.
Other than that, bro, when did he do it?
In 2006, he took him to the semifinals. I'm saying it's conference finals and semifinals. It wasn't like every single. But I'm saying this. We have to give him the credit for that, though.
Hey, hold on.
I'm giving the credit.
Hold on. Hold on. BJ Matthews, I was with you before the other tape, bro. But this one, no, James Harden don't get credit for choking. We seen James Harden disappear when it matters the most, bro.
Right.
Real talk, bro.
Mookie. The Spurs.
Come on, bro. We seen him disappear. We needed James Harden to be great. We need to show his individual greatness is a complete no-show in the postseason, bro.
Facts, bro.
Come on, bro.
I'm not denying that, dog. I'm not denying that. I saw
the way he did it, bro. It's the way he did it. He would have got credit if he went out the right way, bro. But
I saw what he did. I saw what he did against the Spurs, bro, in Game 6. I saw what he did against the Warriors in Game 7. I'm not dismissing that point. I'm naming that. But my point is that when we just say James Harden's a flat-out scrub, like, that's just interactive.
No, we didn't say that.
Statement,
no,
bro.
We didn't say
he was scrub.
And then look, let's not forget, you got pushed to a Game 7. You trade away Chris Paul. You get pushed to a Game 7 against Chris Paul with so-called scrubs that wasn't even supposed to be in the playoffs.
One possession, Trayvon. One possession game. Chris Paul missed a bunny, nigga.
I feel like they should have kept Chris Paul over James Harden. I'm not even denying that part.
I ain't saying that you taking up for him. I'm just making a point on just the downfalls that he had, bro. I know we can, like I said, we can talk about all these players' capability, but what are they doing with them when they have the chance? A lot of them ain't doing nothing.
Right.
I mean, that's basketball, dog.
And here's my last point. I don't
know what to tell you.
Some of it, I hear you on that. Hold on, Ma. I hear you on that. Yeah, it is basketball, but you gotta admit, some of these niggas just don't got that will. Like in them certain moments, you like, what is this nigga doing? Like you know it could have went different. Like you know it. Like everybody watching, like this shit could have went totally differently if he put a little effort on that. If he did this, like these players got the capability of doing it, but when it's time for them to do it, bro, for something in their mind, like, I don't have to go jump.
But why are we praising the dude? But why are we praising that guy for who got his team to the postseason and the second round when you're supposed to do that, bro? James Harden from 15 to 18 was arguably a top 5 player in this fucking league.
The only reason I said that, bro, is because I made a point. I made a point to say this too.
He's supposed to do that.
Well, yeah, because he's that great. But I'm saying the reason why I
He's
said
supposed to
that,
do that, bro.
the
And
reason
show
I
up.
brought that up, because I also brought the teams he was playing up against too. So that's the only reason I brought that up.
So hold on. So you mean the Spurs with no Kawhi Leonard and no Parker in Game 6 at home, and you wet the bed? That team
Come on, bro. You don't know
I
what
just
the fuck
named
you
it.
talking about, bro.
I just named it. Did I not say?
So what are you talking about then?
I'm talking about the Warriors. I'm talking about the Warriors, bro.
The Warriors.
Bro, what are you talking about? Hold on. Bro, we lost
bro.
Game 5 because of this bum ass nigga. This nigga in a Game 5 shot he shot 18 fucking percent from the field. He shot two. Listen. He shot 18. He shot 18% from the field, nigga. In Game 3, nigga, we got blown out by 35. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
How about Utah Jazz, bro?
Nigga, about the Warriors. Nigga, the Warriors was whooping our ass because this nigga couldn't make his fucking shots, nigga. He depended on the motherfucking free throw line.
You must be a Rocket fan.
Listen. Nah, at that time, I don't fuck with the Rockets. I wasn't no particular fan of nobody, but that's my city, nigga. I stay in Houston.
Okay, so
I'm from Houston.
Okay.
I'm from Houston. Just naturally. But that nigga Game 5, nigga, that nigga shot 18%, nigga. That nigga play shit water, nigga. Everybody know that shit, nigga. Same thing in 20. Hold on. When the same thing he did in 2017 when we was up by 15, nigga, in the first quarter, and he shot out them bullshit ass threes. Nigga, fuck Harden, nigga. I'm not trying to hear that shit, dog. You wasn't watching no fucking games, nigga.
Bro, first of all, nigga, I play basketball, nigga. Do you play basketball? Have you ever touched the ball, my nigga?
Shut the fuck up,
man. You shut the fuck up, nigga. You bitch ass, emotional ass nigga. You from Houston? That's why you act like a bitch,
nigga. Your mama gonna touch my balls. Your mama gonna touch my balls,
bro. This nigga bitch, man. Emotional ass nigga from Houston, bro. You a Rocket fan, dog.
You talking about all the things he was going to get. Nigga, shut your ass up, nigga. Hey, hold on. Tony Parker, nigga. You don't know what you talking about, nigga. You don't know what you talking about, nigga.
Bro, you don't know what you talking about.
Nah, I hate when niggas acting like they know what the fuck they talking about.
Bro, you never touched the ball. You never touched the ball, nigga. What school did you play ball at, homie? Where did you play ball at, homie? Okay, then shut the fuck up. Where'd you play ball at? Where'd you play ball at? Where'd you play ball at, bro? Where'd you play at? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, you emotional ass nigga. Shut the fuck up.
I play so many motherfucking leagues, nigga. You talking about bullshit, nigga. You know a nigga cooking your ass, nigga.
I made a comment. You being emotional, bitch. From Houston, that's why you emotional ass nigga, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up, bitch. You just got put on the spot, nigga. You don't know what you talking about.
Where'd you play, bro?
You don't know what you talking about, nigga.
Where'd you play, bro?
Nigga, I done played for the Houston Defenders. I played for the Houston Hoops, nigga. I played for the Red Hawks, nigga.
You played overseas? You played overseas, bro?
You
played overseas, bro?
Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Is that their
You played overseas? Have you played overseas, bro?
Team, nigga.
Shut your faggot ass up, nigga. You ever played overseas?
Come on, man.
team, man. Y'all can't, man. Hey.
You know what, Mark? You're right. I'm not leaving alone. I'm letting it fly, bro.
Take over your stream,
I'm letting it fly, bro.
Hold on. One at a time. Come on, bro. Let's hit the bad.
I'm letting it alone, bro. Mookie, my fault, bro. My fault, Mookie.
You good.
My fault.
It happens, bro. It happens.
Yeah, you good.
I don't attack nobody like that, bro. Like, don't attack me like that, dog.
Shut your whole ass up.
Yeah, don't attack me like that, bro. Bro, you Houston Defenders, bro. What is that, like AAU team? What is that, an AAU team, nigga? Is that an AAU team?
Nigga, I just ain't trying to put you on the spot, nigga. You got put on the spot, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Bro, you a bitch, man. You play for the Houston Defenders. That's an AAU team or something, bro. You sound like one of them little playground bitch ass niggas, bro. On the playground, nigga. You a playground nigga, bro. You a playground nigga. I can tell by your voice you a playground nigga, bro.
I am a playground nigga.
You ain't a hooper, bro. Sit the fuck down.
I came up at the playground playing basketball, whole ass nigga.
I will bust your ass, bro. I will bust your little ass. I will bust your ass, nigga. I will bust the fuck out you, bro.
Whip at that playground too, nigga.
I will bust your ass, nigga. I will bust your ass, dog. Who the fuck you talking to? Oh, bust your little ass.
So, Mars, let me ask you something, Mars.
Man, shut up.
Mookie.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Joel Embiid sent a diss to Ben Simmons when he said it's the first time I play with somebody that actually get me open looks and shit like that? Do you think that was a shot at Ben Simmons?
That's a lot.
It probably was, and listen, to be fair, I mean James Harden is going to spread the floor and give Ben more spacing than Ben. I mean that's his basketball 101, and so I can't fault. See, the thing is this: when somebody tells the truth, we may not like what he said, but understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And everything he said about that is right on point. Yeah, he's spot on, bro. And guess what? If you're Ben Simmons, then nigga, guess what? Take it personal, nigga. And then when you play the Sixers, then nigga, prove your point. You feel me? But that's on Ben Simmons, though. Okay, Ben Simmons can get mad because Joel said something that's factually correct. Nigga, there's tape out there. We saw Ben Simmons on the court, fucking not give this nigga no space, no room, or no room to fucking work or fucking occupy the fucking paint. And so I can't get mad for fucking Joel for saying because it's factually correct. And again, here's my last point. If you're Ben Simmons and you don't like it, when the ref toss the ball up, nigga, then let your game do the talking. Mm-hmm. See, this game is good because your game can talk for you. When fucking when fucking Dudley talk shit to Ben in that postseason 3-4 years ago, what did Ben do the next game? Drop 30 something. That's how you shut a nigga up. You feel me? So I mean, but to answer your question, he did. And guess what? I'm glad he did, bro, because guess what? Nigga, everything he said was factually correct. That's on Ben Simmons. That's not on Joel. And then, too, Joel Embiid is going to tell you like it is, bro. That's just who he is. So we can't be surprised or shocked when he says shit like this. That's who he is. He's a straight shooter. He going to give it to you raw and uncut, nigga, and I love that type of shit. And if you're Ben Simmons, then listen, if you don't like it, nigga, then what you going to do about it, nigga? Let your game do the talking. So that's
Bring back
that's me.
Hey, Haas, I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
How you feel? Do you think Ben Simmons is going to come out the gates with this Brooklyn team?
Yeah, what's the impact?
Come out
the gate.
Triple double.
Listen, bro. When you say come out the gate, for me, again, I watch hoop a different type of way. It's not going to be based off his numbers and stats. It's going to be based off his defensive acumen and just the way that the next offense works with him handling the basketball. It could listen, bro. There might be games where Kyrie and KD both dropped 30 and Ben got 12, 7, and 6, but Ben Simmons plus minus and his impact was so huge, it was not going to tell the full story. So don't look at Ben's stats. Watch the game, look at their offense, look at the spacing, and look at the shots that they're getting.
For.
Yeah,
and the
exactly, bro. Because guess what?
People don't know. People don't look
That's
at that
what I look
stat
at, bro.
right there.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, dog. Just how I think James Harden ain't shit, being shit, some ain't shit either, man. That's fairy tale shit.
So when Ben Simmons grabs a rebound and takes it coast to coast and fucking throws it to fucking Patty Mills for an open three, Ben Simmons ain't gonna get credit for that shit, right? But just know that Ben's got the rebound, race it up court, fast paced, or maybe he passes to Patty and Patty passes to fucking passes Seth Curry. The hockey assist.
I just seen James Harden doing that. I just seen James Harden doing that.
The best team is the team that is the best in their role. The nigga who's the leader, you're the best in the league as a leader. The nigga who's the scorer, you're the best in the league as a scorer. The nigga who's the best as the role player, you're the best in the league. Like everybody gotta accept what their role is, and you gotta accept like what you expect. Like when Andre Drummond came to the Lakers, I didn't expect no points. I was like looking at rebounds and blocks and shit like that. That's what I was looking at from him. So it's all on what you expect from a player and if they accept that role. You tell some of these niggas, I don't want you to score. Like I'm expecting you to do this, and they go out there pouting on the court, really not liking their position. Y'all gonna crash.
Facts, bro. I mean, last time I checked, Trayvon, bro, JaVale McGee in Phoenix is having an amazing season. His stats ain't shit, but the impact is fucking, you can't measure it. So don't base Ben's game or how good he's playing off his individual stats. Again, he's playing with KD, Kyrie, Patty, and Seth. So
like
it ain't
you
like
said,
he's getting one-on-one numbers. I mean, so judge him off what he does on the court.
Like you said, he got to use this. You got to use all that hate, whatever it is that dislike for Philly, whatever you think they did for you, whoever you think doubt you, listen to all that shit. Go in a room, play every fucking sound bite that you heard talk about Ben Simmons, and go take that shit out on the court.
Energy,
Why? Tell me why.
Because before Ben Simmons came on the Brooklyn Nets, you said Ben Simmons is a bum. He's trash.
I ain't no
he's still saying that. He just
you missed what I said, bro.
If it's numbers,
you missed what I said.
He said if you see this nigga numbers inflating, his numbers look good. Understand what he got around him.
A player can still be trash or fucking be not as good, but guess what?
He ain't trash though.
No, Melo. I'm not. Listen, bro. Yes, I agree. But listen though. He's playing with KD and Kyrie Irving, bro. Again, like it's different personnel. That's all I'm saying. It's just different. When KD's on your roster, Nigga, the game is just
I got the
different.
Bucks in 6.
Cause
Nigga, Nets
it's
in
a
5 or
chance
6.
cause Mars, it's a chance he might
Bro,
average.
you gotta think about it, bro.
Average 9, 10 assists.
Hey,
You
Mars,
feel
can
me?
I ask
It's
you a
facts.
question?
You do that.
Mars, can I ask you a question, Mars? What lineup
Yeah.
can y'all throw to the Milwaukee Bucks in the fourth quarter and winning time?
KD,
What lineup?
Kyrie. I'm about to tell you,
Kyrie,
KD, Kyrie,
and whoever else.
Ben Simmons. You got Seth or Patty on the floor, and then
Oh
LaMarcus.
Fact.
Marcus.
no.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's called elite shooting. That's elite shooting.
Oh shit! I'm
This
gonna
is crazy though, Melo.
I'm gonna tell you what lineup I'm gonna throw away. I'm gonna tell you what line I'm gonna throw away.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna throw Giannis at the
And then let
5.
me rebut it. And then when you're done, let me rebut it.
Bobby Portis.
Tripping,
KD
man.
gonna
The
keep him
4.
alive. KD
I
gonna
got.
keep Bobby alive.
Hold on, bro.
Melo.
Can you shut the hell
Look.
up, bro? Let me talk, bro. I'm gonna throw Giannis at the 5. Bobby Portis at the 4. I'm gonna go with Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. I'm gonna go with the what's that little light skinned nigga from the Bucks, man? I forgot that nigga name.
He's a rookie. Noir. He's a rookie.
Noir. I'm gonna put Noir out there. Or I might,
And guess what? You had that last year. You had that last year, and KD had less help, nigga, and was an inch away from sending them niggas home. I don't understand what y'all talking about.
He got walked down.
I understand that. Listen, I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that.
Giannis outplayed him.
You got Seth and Patty and LaMarcus shooting jump shots. You got Kyrie. You got KD. Stop it.
Maz. I understand
this is
but
crazy.
I understand y'all gonna get every bucket y'all can on offense, but defense y'all gonna get murdered in the paint because y'all too small. Giannis gonna.
They were small last year. They were small last year. They were small last year.
Hold on, Maz. Y'all have no matchup for Giannis. Bobby Portis gonna kill you niggas.
They didn't have that last year, though.
Stop this shit, man.
I know, but last year they were small. No defense.
Hold on.
Yeah, Bobby Portis a dog.
Yo, Mookie.
Hey, he ain't better than PJ Tucker on defense.
Yo, Mookie.
Okay.
They lost last year.
Right. PJ's gone.
They had it last
PJ's
year.
gone. And
Their
Devin
defense
Checo's
got
gone.
even worse.
That series going 6 or 7 games, bro.
Hey, hold on.
That series going 5 or 6.
Hold on.
Nets.
I think it's 6 or 7.
You delusional as fuck, bro. You delusional as everything.
Hey, Mook, you gotta keep 100 on Mook. Them niggas were hurt last year. They barely won.
Bro, okay, bro.
No.
Hold on.
That nigga KD was a shoe size away from eliminating niggas.
Hold on, Freddie, shut the hell up, bro. First of all, nigga, stop saying that shoe shot shit, that foot fetish shit. But nobody give a fuck. They lost. KD scored 0 points in the overtime, nigga. When it matters the fucking most, nigga. He lost. He didn't get it done.
He did. He did.
Now, when y'all niggas sit there and say, "Oh, well, Kyrie Irving didn't play," that's small sample size, bro. That's a small sample size, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you this shit, bro. Games 3, Games 4, the Bucks dominated, bro. Game 5, I think y'all won. And Game 6, the Bucks won.
Not true. Game was a fucking 4-point game. They did not dominate Game 3. It was a close game. Duty Brown missed 2 fucking layups. Drew made the easy little fucking layup. It was like a 2-3-point game, bro. That game could win either way.
Maz, listen, Maz, you're not hearing what I'm saying. What I'm saying
is
that
historian, nigga. Go ahead.
Man, you're not no basketball historian, bro. You biased as fuck, bro. You're not no basketball historian. You can't be no basketball historian.
Go ahead, bro. Go.
Never. Now, what I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying is this, bro. When you say, "Oh, Kyrie Irving," if Kyrie Irving was healthy, that series shit like that, they would have won it. I don't know, bro, because that was a small sample size, bro. That was 2 games.
Okay, that's fair. It was 2 games. I'll give you that. It was 2
small
games.
Sample size, bro.
But do you think the Nets got better? Or okay, bro. In Game 7, if Joe Harris makes 1 shot, Mookie. If Joe Harris makes
nigga, how we ain't get better on defense?
They got Drummond and LaMarcus, bro.
Nigga, we just added a top defense.
No,
if you add Drummond and LaMarcus Aldridge, you get better defensively.
Oh no, you didn't. Because first of all, Drummond is going to be unplayable in the 4th quarter, bro. So I'm not worried about Drummond. He won't be.
How about LaMarcus?
He won't see the. He won't see the court in the 4th. He won't see the court in the playoffs. His minutes will be very, very limited, bro. He's gonna be very, very limited.
Mookie,
and I'm gonna tell y'all this
agree?
shit. Hold on, Maz. I'm gonna tell y'all this shit. If Steve Nash paid Drummond more than 10 minutes in the playoff series, bro, y'all losing, bro. Because Drummond's gonna be very unplayable, bro. I'm telling y'all this shit firsthand, bro.
Do you agree that if Joe Harris, if you plug in Patty or Seth in those moments last year, if Joe makes 1 shot in overtime, the Nets probably win that game, right? You agree, Mookie? I mean, honestly, you agree? Just make 1 shot in overtime, Joe Harris. Right or wrong?
I mean,
okay, bro. Now you got Patty and Seth. What are you talking about, man?
I don't feel like Milwaukee. I don't feel like Milwaukee got better, bro. I think Giannis got better.
They digressed.
I think
Giannis got better.
I think Giannis got better, bro. I think Giannis got better.
PJ Tucker made a huge impact on the
I think PJ. Well, go ahead.
Hold on.
My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Bucks front court and their defense is the reason why I'm favoring them over the Nets, bro. They can lock down. They can play great team defense. And their front court is too big. Bobby Portis is getting better game by game. He's looking
They
good.
can't lock
You got guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's unstoppable.
Don't forget about
and when he's at the bench,
But what about Chris Middleton, bro?
Chris Middleton, he's the fourth quarter killer, bro. In the clutch, bro. High pick and roll with Chris and Giannis, bro. That's money, bro.
And KD and Kyrie's not.
KD.
I don't know.
KD. Everybody and James Harden, everybody on the Brooklyn Nets struggle finding the answer for that high pick and roll with Giannis and Chris Middleton in the fourth quarter and winning time, bro.
Hey,
if Giannis do something this year, he the second greatest power forward of all time, hands down.
Oh my God, man, get off the gas, bro. Stop.
No, nigga, if Giannis win this year, he the second greatest power forward of all time, nigga, hands down.
No,
nigga, ain't no debate, nigga. Ain't no debate, nigga. Ain't no debate, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about, nigga. Ain't no debate, nigga.
He's not.
So let me ask y'all something. So when did y'all say that Tim Duncan was the second greatest power forward of all time, nigga?
He is
when he won 5 chips.
I know, but what age, nigga, would you say he became the second greatest power forward of all time?
He's
probably like 20, 2015, 2014. I was saying it.
Hold on, you said 2015, 2014, he became the second greatest power forward of all time, not the first.
Oh, you said second? I don't know.
Yeah, what age did he become the second?
03, when he had 3 rings by the age of like 25. I don't know.
Okay, he had by
one of the most fucking historic postseason runs in fucking history.
All three. If Giannis win this year, he would have 2 MVPs. MVP with the Defensive Player of the Year in the same year. He would have 2 finals MVPs. Resume gonna continue, bro.
I'm still taking KG.
He gonna be 2.
I'm taking Carmelo. I'm taking all these niggas.
What about Dirk Nowitzki?
Historically, Giannis would be Giannis on a whole nother level than them niggas.
I've never seen the power forward do what Dirk did.
Man, I don't give a damn. I ain't never seen a power forward do what Giannis did either, nigga. Ain't nobody. Matter of fact, I never seen the NBA. What he did, he went to the finals and put up the highest field goal percentage in NBA Finals history. And the Bucks got average 35. And the Bucks 35 while being hurt.
So I mean, I'm confused.
Tim Duncan is better.
And the Bucks got to the finals without Giannis. Brook Lopez and fucking Drew Hardy dropped them.
Giannis, matter of fact, I'm gonna put it like this: in about 5-7 years, Giannis gonna go down as the greatest forward of all time.
Better, KG's better, Tim's better.
Miles, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, man.
Do you agree that when the Nets go small ball on the Bucks, do you think that the Bucks have size advantage over these niggas?
No, because KD's 7 feet tall. So I mean,
oh my God.
Who's playing the 5 for the Bucks?
Portis or fucking Giannis? 6'9", bro.
Giannis.
KD broke. Okay, Kevin Durant is damn near the tallest player. Bro, if both teams go small, Kevin Durant is still the tallest player on the floor. So I mean, I'm confused by your question.
Oh my God. Hey, slip the jab. What you got on this shit?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, move on. I know.
Nah, because it's just dumb, bro. Giannis is about the same height as KD.
Yeah, I got a question.
Giannis.
Hold on. Giannis is stronger than. Hold on. Giannis is stronger than KD. They're about the same height.
He more dominant than KD.
And Bobby Portis is like 6'10", 6'11", bro. What are we talking about, bro?
You trust Giannis over KD?
What are you talking about?
Yes, I trust.
Yeah, I'm choosing Giannis over KD.
God, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
Giannis gonna take a nigga home, nigga. Giannis gonna take a nigga home, man. Giannis gonna take a nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Giannis gonna take a nigga home. And the something that Giannis did, and something that Giannis did that Michael Jordan did around his age. He went through the mud with his co-star,
Man, that nigga
Chris
be
Middleton.
man,
He
He
missed
didn't
the
hurt Jimmy, bro.
playoffs with
Stop it,
him.
bro.
Man, y'all
They
keep it
went
real,
through
man,
the
bro. Y'all
come
know
mud.
last season was
They
a
had to
dangerous season,
struggle
bro.
with
no
each
damn
other.
That
How
nigga
can
had it,
Giannis
man.
take
Them
you
boys got a
home, nigga, when
championship,
fucking
nigga.
Middleton drove the fourth quarter
They
bus?
came up with each other, nigga.
How can
He ain't
Giannis
go through
take
no.
you home when
That's a
Chris
hell of a
Middleton drove the
story.
bus in the fourth quarter? That don't make sense.
Listen, listen,
Chris
listen,
Middleton
listen,
drove the bus in the fourth quarter.
Hey,
listen,
hold on,
listen.
hold on, SFM.
Giannis dropped 50.
Hold on, SFM. Let me go to the next case. Hey, slip the jab.
Oh my god.
Wait for this.
Yeah, what's up, Mook?
Hey, what you think about the
Wait for
76ers and
this
James
shit,
Harden, bro?
man.
I thought it was a great performance by Harden and Embiid. You know, I'm really proud of Maxey though. He really stepped up with the 28 points too. You know, he's really slept on. You know, I'm happy for that boy. But again, you know, it's Minnesota, so I'm not going to be too extravagant about it. But we definitely put on the show for the NBA to see. Like, we nobody to be fucked with. Yeah, we need some more pieces, but at the end of the day, you know, them niggas, they showed out. You know, so I'm real happy for them. Y'all talk about Giannis versus KD. Who better, huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
All
Damn,
time.
No, we
all
talking about right
time.
now, nigga.
Oh,
We talking
No,
about right
right
now.
now, no, right now, right now, period. Just right now, just period. Who better?
Mookie.
Who a better player? These last couple
all
of years, 4-5 years,
No, we
whatever.
talking about
Prime,
right now.
prime for prime, prime for
He was
prime,
great last couple years,
prime for
man.
prime.
We
Who
talking
better?
about. We just said right now, nigga. How you gonna
shit.
go
That's
prime?
Nigga,
that's
No,
prime for prime. Nigga, who better?
hold on. I'm not talking about that. I don't want to talk about that shit. That's fanboy shit. What I'm saying is this,
Yeah, you
bro.
niggas know Giannis better.
Slip the jab. Let me ask you a question. Do you think your 76ers got a chance against the Brooklyn Nets, bro?
They don't.
Slip the jab. Go ahead, slip the jab.
You niggas know
I,
Giannis better.
I say this. We need some more pieces. We need some more pieces. You know, we got a squad. I'm not saying like you said earlier, Moot. We don't have no bench, bro. Nobody can come off the fucking bench and give us 18 or 20. We don't got nobody on that squad to do that. You know, so we gotta find somebody. You know, hopefully in the buyout market and get somebody else. I'm still not 100% there with the Sixers going all the way. Yeah, that's my favorite team, but I'm not finna sit here and say them niggas finna go all the way to the finals. No, we need some more pieces. But I will say, getting the acquisition of James Harden really helped us out because we never had a guard who can create his own shot but also facilitate the ball like he do. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm happy we got Harden, but we still need some more pieces if we want to go all the way.
Y'all shouldn't have got.
I agree.
Y'all shouldn't have got rid of Seth
Hey,
Curry.
Miles, can you ask me a question? Answer this question. What makes KD the alpha in the mix?
Shit, what make Kawhi the alpha in the make?
Are we talking about KD, bro? Go ahead, Miles. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Curry better than both of them.
Dog,
He said Curry better than both of them.
Man,
Hey,
nigga,
dog.
Joker,
Hey,
sound like
man.
you don't get
Hey,
no
man.
hoes,
Come
Joker.
on, man. Get on some of that bullshit,
That
dog.
nigga Joker
I'm
watch porn
trolling.
all day.
I'm trolling.
I know
I'm
you.
just
I know
joking.
your head watch porn all day.
I'm trolling.
Nah, Miles made a good point though. It's gonna be Doc Rivers probably gonna fuck this up more than anybody.
It's gonna be James Harden.
That's who's gonna bring us down. It's gonna be Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers, bro. Doc Rivers
He's
is
gonna fuck
horrible,
us
bro.
up.
Doc Rivers.
No, Harden is gonna break it down more than anything, nigga.
Well,
Dog,
Here we go.
bro,
Doc Rivers.
listen, dog. The nigga shot 18% in a closeout game 5 against the Warriors. This nigga shot 1 for 11 when that was 2018 the game 7 against the Warriors, nigga. When they shot all them bullshit ass
Hold
threes.
on. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man.
Come on, man.
We got over 100.
Come on, bro. Y'all hit that goddamn like button.
Hit the like button, man.
That nigga Hardy gonna choke, nigga. It's a known fact, nigga.
Hey Haas. So he gave up 4-3-1 leads. Like I don't even know that's even possible. That nigga Rivers, bro. That's crazy.
Bro,
Doc
Harden
definitely,
a shot below
has a
40%
reputation.
in 9 different series in the playoffs. Shot below 40% or below, nigga. Like nigga, this a known fact, nigga.
But he got
Niggas
Embiid. But if he's not on though, he can dish
Hey,
it out to Embiid.
Now, Mello, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Not Mello. Not Mello, but SFM. You said the tape that got everybody talking around Radar Sports Today. You said you would take Jerry West over Kevin Durant, man. Can you elaborate on that shit, bro?
Yeah. Jerry West as a player, as an individual player, what he brought to the table as an all around player too. He brought more to the table and he did more. And he stayed on the team that he was drafted to all that look. KD played 14 years. Jerry West played 14 years.
15.
Jerry
He played
West
15.
Jerry West Jerry West never Jerry West never missed an All-Star game. Not one time. He got four
Hey,
first
who
team
this
defensive
nigga supply,
selections, bro.
man?
Hold on, listen, man. He got four first team defensive selections. He the first player in NBA history to win a scoring title and first team defenses the same year. The nigga averaged 40 during the playoffs going into the finals, nigga. Straight up 40, nigga. The nigga used to shoot from anywhere on the floor. He'd have averaged 31, 32 points 4 different times in his motherfucking career. He averaged 27 for the regular, 29 for the playoffs, led the league in assists. You feel me? You feel me? His track record and what he brought to the table to go to 9 finals, I understand. He lost most of them. But y'all praise LeBron, right? Come up to that type of pedestal and stuff. But really, him and LeBron, them now on the same pedestal. When I look
Fuck
at it,
no.
you
I
feel
ain't
me?
praising that
But the
old
only
ass nigga.
thing, the only thing to separate, but the only thing to separate them is, I ain't gonna lie, Jerry West don't have an MVP, but he played in the era where it was,
Oh, he
baby.
ain't got no MVP.
He ain't got no MVP.
Well,
He
he
ain't got
got
no
no
LeBron,
MVP. I
MVP.
don't want to hear about no
LeBron and
MVP.
KD are
Hey,
better.
who your
KD
plug?
ain't got KD ain't got no defensive selection. So
Well,
what,
the
nigga?
MVP better
So
than all
what,
that
nigga?
shit.
That's
So
a
The
what?
fact.
MVP better than all that shit.
LeBron
So
is
what?
better than
Bro,
Hey,
KD.
hold on,
hey,
hold on, hold on, bro, hold on. MVPs and Defensive Player of
KD
the
got
Awards
one
are the
MVP.
same, bro. They're the same
No,
to
no,
me,
they
bro.
not.
KD got
No,
one
they not.
MVP.
MVP is all around, bro.
KD
That's
got
all.
one
No, it's not.
MVP.
MVP is not
No,
all
it's not.
around, bro.
Yes, it is.
It's not
No,
all.
it's
Hold
not.
on, hold on.
Yes, it
Because
is.
if it was all around, they would have gave it to Kawhi Leonard in 2016,
No, he
2015
ain't
to
deserved it in
2016.
2016, nigga.
Hold on.
But
If you
listen,
He
hold on,
ain't
hold on.
deserved
If
that
you hold
shit
on,
in
hold on.
2016.
If you say it was all around, they should have gave it to instead of giving it to James Harden in 2018 to 19, they should have gave it to a
And
guy like
team wins,
LeBron or
nigga.
Giannis
Look
or
at the
some shit like
team
that, bro.
wins. What
Stop
about the
that shit, bro.
team wins, nigga?
Hold on. You need team wins to win Defensive Player of the Year awards, bro. What's your point,
Hey,
nigga?
hey, that shit is not the same,
Shit, he
nigga.
ain't lying
Yes,
though.
it is. You need team awards to win Defensive Player of the Year awards,
That shit
bro.
ain't the same.
That is the same to me,
That
bro.
mean you was the best player in the league that year,
Nah, it
nigga.
means you
Defense
the
mean
best.
you was the best
No,
defender in
off
the league.
MVP means
Fuck
you
it do,
playing
nigga.
one side of the ball.
No, it don't, bro.
Yes, it
How?
does. Yes, it does.
Nigga,
Yes, it does.
they take
That's
That
into
means
that's
you good.
take
he would
into
be all
Hold
you
account
on.
need these
everything,
years.
nigga. They take
and
Hold on.
into
Hold on.
account
he
everything,
was a
bro.
better. Hold on. Melo, he was a better shooter than KD too.
No, you're not. No, you're not. What the numbers say?
Yes, he was. The man,
What the free
listen.
throw
The
percentage
only
say?
thing
That
is
nigga
that
couldn't
the
even shoot
three
free
point.
throws, man. Stop. What about the free throws, nigga?
Listen.
That ain't
The
even
three
close.
point.
Come on, bro. They couldn't even shoot
Listen.
free
The
throws, man.
3 point line wasn't around in his era. If it
What about the
was
free
around
throws?
his
Talk about the
era,
free
he
throws.
arguably would have been top three. He arguably would have been top
At the
three in
go.
3 pointers made
What about
all
the free
time.
throw? What
You
about the
feel
free
me?
throw? Talk about the free
But
throw. What about
I
the
have
free
a
hold on,
throw?
question
listen.
for the
Okay.
panel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question
Nigga
for the
shoot
panel.
80% from the line, man. Stop. Man, we
All right,
down there
nigga.
90%, man.
All
You want
right,
to see?
nigga.
Yeah, we
All
You want
down
to
there
right.
90%. 7-footer, man.
All right, nigga. All
You
right,
want to
nigga.
see?
Yeah.
You, but listen, when you got a nigga averaging, when you got a nigga in the playoffs in 64, he go to the finals. He averaging 31.2. The next year, 65, he averaged 40.6 going into the finals. Next year,
Did he average that in the finals
34.2
though?
going into the finals. Nigga, we go check
Hey,
his
what's the most?
background,
What's
nigga.
the what's the most
We
he
ain't gonna
averaged in the
do it.
finals?
He
What's the
made a
most he
record
averaged?
in the finals for something, nigga. I forgot some scoring
But
shit, nigga. He
what's the
was a
most he
hell of a
averaged though?
motherfucker. Oh man. Oh man, we have to go down the timeline, man. You feel me? But I'm telling you, as an individual player, what he brought to the table and stuff, his playmaking, his ability was better than KD. His defensive ability was better than he was a fool with steals. If steals was a counter back then, he
Now,
arguably would
now,
have been number one
Hey,
in steals.
hey,
You
now,
feel me?
Mello,
He a
Mello, Mello,
better
Mello, Mello.
go ahead.
offensive player than him.
You can't sit there and say that.
Offense ain't even close. I don't want to hear about no offense, bro. Stop.
I have KD over
And he played in the era
Kobe.
where
Hey,
Hold on, you say, hold on.
Will
What you say?
Chamberlain, Bill Russell.
I have KD over Kobe if he wins another ring.
fact.
Oh my god.
I
If he
can't do
wins
that.
another ring, yeah,
I
I'll
can't
take
do that.
Kobe.
We
Let me
can't
ask
do
you.
that, bro.
Man, this is where we separate ignorance from what's the name. Can't no
It ain't
nigga that
ignorant, nigga.
ever needed super teams that ever needed to run to go to another nigga to
Hey,
humble another nigga nuts.
can't no nigga
Be
that was
considered
robbing
on the
on NBA.
pedestal of no
Hey,
motherfucking
Kobe
Kobe
was the
Bryant.
robbing nigga on Kobe
no.
I'll be.
Listen,
Kobe
I
was the
want to hear.
wild
K
I
no
want to hear his
nigga,
take though.
K no nigga. That's the tallest small forward of all time.
That ain't got nothing to
That
do with it.
don't got one defensive selection, but he's the tallest small forward of all
That ain't
time.
got nothing to do
And
with
he
it.
mainly had to rely on other people to account for other shit on defense.
That's a
So,
lie.
he was a liability
Now
at
you just
times.
lying.
And that's
Okay,
the reason he couldn't win the OKC.
so to wrap this
OKC.
up,
That nigga can never be on that level. That nigga
so
had to run to go. Listen. That nigga had to run because like what's the name said. He needed Curry to win. He needed the Warriors to win. Not just Curry. He needed the Warriors
Can I
to
explain
win. Nigga, he
myself
was
for a
the
moment?
so at the end of the day,
when you do
wins?
shit, listen, when you do shit like that, niggas like Kawhi the shit, what they do overweigh the shit that you
Kobe
do.
got Pippen
And you
back when
kind
he
of
on three rings,
DQ'd.
nigga.
He kind of
He
DQ'd
got Pippen.
himself.
He got Pippen
Listen,
back on three rings by Shaq. Stop it.
listen.
Come on, bro.
KD, KD, he a great player. I believe he by top 15, top 20. But to me, he can never be in my top 10 because when you do shit like that, it's hard for LeBron to be in my top 10. You
Hey,
DQ
hey, talk
yourself because you
about
make look
Kobe
like your
though. Hey,
hoe.
talk about Kobe
You
in the finals though,
DQ.
bro.
You
Talk about
DQ.
Kobe
You
in the finals
DQ.
though. Talk about them
You
That's
numbers
the
though.
fact.
DQ.
Hey, why wouldn't
Listen.
say
I
them
could
numbers,
talk about
man?
Kobe in the finals, but I could talk about KD in the playoffs when he was in the Warriors. Just like when they came back 3-1 and in that game 7 when
Yup.
he shot 38%
Kobe
or
done
some
told
shit
the
like
3-1,
that.
nigga. Hey, they both
The
done did
three
it.
one.
They both done told the
Okay. It's
3-1.
cool.
Yeah, I know.
It's cool. What
Hey,
about in
hey,
2010? What
hey,
about in
hey,
2010? What about in 2010 when Kobe beat him in game 6 and KD shot
hey.
21%
What
when
about
Kobe
Kobe?
guarded him?
Hey,
I have a
what about when
question.
That's
Kobe?
What
Kobe.
about when KD
That's
shot
Kobe.
21% in game
That's
6?
Kobe though.
Hold
That's
on, hold on,
Kobe
hold
though.
on.
Hey,
I
didn't
mean,
That's
KD
what
Kobe.
about when
eliminate that nigga
KD
though?
shot? Hold on,
Did
hold on.
hey,
What
did
about in
KD eliminate that nigga
2010?
though?
What about in 2010 when they was both in their prime in game 6? KD shot 21% in the playoffs versus the
Hey,
Lakers. When
hey,
that was
what
the
about when
first round?
KD
The
eliminated that
game
nigga?
6,
Let's
Kobe
talk
locked
about
his
that.
ass up.
Come on, bro.
We seen
You right.
Kobe lock his ass
You
up
right.
21.
And
Who you
hey,
know? Listen.
hey,
Ask me,
hey,
tell me right now who you know in an NBA history to lock up KD to 21%, nigga. Because Kobe Bryant did it, nigga. Game 6 in the
hey, did
playoffs.
KD beat
He
that nigga
averaged
though?
the nigga field goal percentage was
Come on, bro.
21%, nigga. He could barely get shit off.
Hey, Mookie, pull up the video where
Stop
Kobe
it,
cheated
man.
on
Stop
KD.
it,
He
man.
said he couldn't stop him.
Hey,
That's a
hey,
That's what he
hey,
said. Hey,
Mookie,
that
Mookie,
came out
Mookie,
Kobe
Mookie, man.
mouth,
I'm
nigga.
finna send you some shit,
Come
man.
on, bro.
Mookie, man. I sent you this shit earlier, man. I
Come
ain't
on,
trying to
bro.
hear this shit, man.
We
I
talking
ain't
about a
trying to
nigga
hear
that
this.
averaged 15 in the finals, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yo, Mookie. I
Nigga
got
took
something
more
to
shots.
add.
So at the
He
end of
took
the
more
day, you
shots
think
than his
Jerry West
points,
is a
man.
better all around player than KD is what you're
Man, this
saying.
nigga took more shots than points in that finals. Come on, bro.
Yo, can
Don't
I
worry
add
about no damn
something?
Kobe, bro.
Can I add something, bro?
Kobe ain't like that.
Oh, bro, he top 5, dog.
And I
Hey,
want to know. I
hey,
want
No,
to
not
know.
in,
no,
I
He's
want to
top.
know
no.
who
He's
the
top
nigga
Listen,
top
five.
listen,
five is.
not
no,
in the
Bro, he's
finals,
no,
nigga.
top
no.
5, bro.
Listen,
Not in
no,
the
I
finals.
listen,
can't
no,
disrespect
listen.
Kobe like
I
that.
don't think, I know he's a better all around. But you can't
Of course he
argue.
not. No, he
Listen,
not.
listen. Men lie, women lie.
Oh,
Numbers
pull the
don't.
numbers up. Pull up the playoff number. Who numbers
His
better in the
his
playoffs?
Oh,
Hey,
listen.
who
His
numbers better in the
four
playoffs,
listen.
nigga?
And
His
Kobe
four for
snitches.
I
hold on.
mean,
His
Kobe.
four first team defensive team to KD none and Jerry West
Nope.
steals and where he averages steals what three
Now we
three or
talking about
something like
Kobe,
that.
nigga. Stay on
So
that Kobe
defense
shit.
off the back. But he asked me something about Jerry West. So
Stay on that
defense
Kobe
cancel
shit.
out. So defense
Nope.
cancel
What
out. So
about
all
offense,
around he
nigga?
better have him
What
on
about
defense.
offense, nigga?
So
What
what you
about
got to
offense?
do? We got to
Yeah.
debate on offense. So
Ain't no
shooting,
debate.
so
Ain't no
shooting,
debate.
we could
It ain't
debate about
close
this
to
for
shooting. No,
days.
it's not. What
If you
about free
want to go
throws?
to
ain't nothing
shooting,
to debate
What about
about.
free
KD
throws?
a
if you
better
want to go
What
to
shooter.
about free throws?
passing,
KD a
if you
better
want to go
shooter.
to, if you want to
I
go
want to
to
talk about free
playmaking,
throws.
if you want to go to, you want to go to playmaking, Jerry
I
West,
want to
better
talk about
playmaker,
free
hands
throws,
down,
nigga. I want to
hands
talk about
down.
free throws.
That's
Led the league,
shut
led the
up.
league in steals.
And
KD,
you
KD.
say he was a great shooter. He couldn't shoot free throws.
KD,
Let's
I
talk
said
about
he
free
was.
throws, nigga.
I said he would have been top 3 in 3 pointers
What about his
if
free
threes
throws?
was
Wow.
accounted back then.
Free throws are easy. Why he
Wow.
couldn't shoot free throws?
They had to listen. This is a
I
known
don't want to
fact.
hear
This
that
is not
shit.
an
Ain't no
opinion.
had to, nigga.
This
He
is a
couldn't shoot
known
free
fact. This
throws,
is
man.
not an opinion. He's the first player in NBA history you literally had to have court press him before the 3-point line was
even around. He would shoot the ball from anywhere. This is not an opinion, nigga.
So
This
he
is
can
a
shoot
fact.
from anywhere but the free throw
Nigga,
line.
the nigga
That's
shoot
what
from
you're saying.
anywhere.
He can
Listen,
shoot from
listen,
anywhere but the
listen,
free throw.
listen, listen, listen. The type of numbers he
Anywhere
was
but the
putting
free
up,
throw.
the type of numbers he was putting up for him to average 27 in the regular, 29 in the playoffs, average 40 through a whole playoffs, average 31 4 different times with no 3-point line around. Just imagine the 3-point line was around, nigga. His numbers would have enhanced more,
Bro,
nigga.
that's
And he
your best
still
point.
averaged. So stop it.
That is your best point right there.
For a minute.
Nigga averaged 27 with no 3-point line.
Hey,
That's
if you
that's
put
your best
And
point
what
right there.
KD averaged 27 for his career. What KD averaged in the playoffs? They both averaged 29 in the
29.
playoffs, right?
Hey, what about in the finals though? Talk about the final numbers.
All right, we gonna go to the finals.
Yeah. One
Hang
nigga
on,
30.
I got a point about KD. I got a point.
Goddamn Jerry West, nigga.
What's your point? Okay, so if KD wins another ring, are you guys putting him over Kobe?
Man, he's better than Kobe.
Oh, you can't touch Kobe, bro.
He's better. Yes, he can.
You can't touch Kobe.
What KD? What
I'm
KD
sorry.
average?
You
What
can't
KD
touch
average
Kobe.
in the finals? What KD average in the finals?
Better than
30.3.
Kobe.
30.3.
30.
Yeah, it's way better.
30.3.
Way better than Kobe.
30.
But you gotta
Jerry
look
West.
at
Jerry. Oh, hold on. Jerry West. That nigga KD averaged 30.3. Jerry West averaged 30.5 on 5 points, 5-point assists, and 5 rebounds. Nigga, 30.5. Nigga beat his 30.3. So what you saying? He averaged 27 in the
that's still
regular. He averaged
debatable. You
29 in
make it
the
seem
playoffs.
like
You
And
talking
this
about
without the three.
You make it seem like
This is
Jerry
without the
West won
three
by a
ball.
landslide, though. You make it
This
seem
was
like Jerry West won by a landslide.
about in
You
the
can still
finals?
debate that,
No,
though.
but I know, but he was like, but no, the point is he was like what he averaged in the finals. Like he
SFM.
wasn't gonna beat him.
Hey,
He beat him in the
SFM.
finals
Hey,
too. So what
hey,
you
let me
talking
tell
about?
you this. Hey, SFM, you
Stop
know when KD played, when he played in 2019, when he dropped them 12 points, that dropped his average, bro.
Mookie.
That dropped his average when he
Mookie.
played against the Raptors, bro. In them few
As an
minutes.
individual
average,
player,
bro. Come on,
his
bro. Stop it, bro.
impact and stuff. Listen. I don't know about y'all, but like where I'm from, I can't salute too many whole shit. Like that's why I don't like LeBron. I can't.
Shit.
I don't.
Kobe
I
a
don't.
rat,
I don't pick and choose with niggas. You like you
Kobe
feel
a
me? He
rat,
whole
nigga.
shit. He do whole shit. I know he's
Kobe
not
a rat,
truly.
man.
He not truly a champion because he ain't never did it for his own team or what he stood for on his franchise. Any of that he ain't proved that to me that he could do that on his own team.
I feel
That's one thing. KD ain't proved that he could win on his own team.
He
ain't got to.
Listen. If he ain't got to, then he's not truly a champion. He can never be put in the breath of those dudes that we talk about this in the top 10. He not no true champion. If he cannot prove that he can win having his own team and not coming to another nigga team, he cannot be looked at as a true champion. Kawhi Leonard, he should not be looked at. He should not be looked at how Kawhi Leonard is looked at. He should not be. Listen. As you as a KD fan saying that he shouldn't, that he don't got to prove that he can win on his own team, his own fucking team. He should not be put in the breath of no top 10. He should not be put in the breath of no Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, or that. Cause that is such shit. He is not a true champion. He not a true champion. You did it when the odds was on your side, and you knew what the odds was gonna be. We understand. It's no question. We salute you. You put up a good performance, but you still gotta prove you're a champion, though.
We ain't no shit. He played LeBron
He still gotta prove he's a champion. He still gotta prove he's a champion. I know that. Listen.
Hey, he beat
I know
LeBron and Kyrie, nigga.
Huh?
What the hell? He beat LeBron and Kyrie Irving, nigga.
Okay, he did, but we know the context behind that. We know the context how he did. We salute him. We salute him because he punished them bitch ass niggas. But he don't. But we know what he is. We really know. He not no true champion. He not no true champion. You know why? Because he ain't proved that he could do it on his own team, nigga. And just 14 years in the NBA he done played. He about to be 33. He ain't proved that he could be the leader and do it on his own.
Let me jump in, bro. Let me jump in. I got a point. I got one point though. I think what SF saying, bro. I think with the legacy of Kobe is just I don't think KD's gonna be able to touch that. Because my thing is I think Kobe, because he's the only player that's only won a championship and one other top 75 player, bro. Like that Boston team in 2010, like Kobe was the only top 75 player on that team. Nigga, he beat 3 guys, KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. Like that alone, to me, I think just supersize him over KD. KD ain't done no shit like that. We ain't never seen KD do no shit like that.
Hey, he beat a nigga that's better than
Listen. For most of the time in his career, KD has had to rely on other people to pick up other roles. Besides scoring. Now when we come down, but listen. So when we come down to Kobe Bryant, we say that we see that Kobe Bryant got 9 first-team defense selections. Number 1 all time with that tie. So for that long, you was the best defensive player. You was for 12 out of 12 out of 20 years, you was a top 10 defender of the league, and you was the best defender on your team. Not only that, you have to lead your team in assists every fucking finals because Derek Fisher averaging four fucking assists. Andrew Bynum averaged 3 fucking assists in the goddamn playoffs. It's shit. Kobe Bryant averaging 5. Kobe Bryant out rebounded. He averaged more assists than his motherfucking center in the goddamn finals, and then did it again in motherfucking 2010 finals because Andrew Bynum can only average 3 to 6 motherfucking assists in the playoff or finals for some motherfucking reason. So when we talk about who had to step up to a much that have more
KD.
responsibilities
Don't
on
look at
It's the
KD numbers,
legacy.
nigga.
The
no,
Don't look
legacy,
at KD
bro.
numbers,
It's the
nigga.
more
legacy.
Yeah.
responsibilities, more
Yeah, more
responsibilities,
responsibilities, bro.
more responsibilities. Did more with less. He went to
The
3
more or
straight
less.
finals. Listen. Fuck the 3 straight finals he did with Shaq. He did exactly what KD did. Went to 3 straight finals, won back-to-back finals MVP, and did more with less,
No, he didn't.
nigga. He did
He
more
ain't do
He did
more.
with
more or less,
less,
bro.
nigga.
If he did more, why his numbers ain't near KD's then? If he did more,
He did
Uh,
more on the
nigga.
defensive end. The
Yeah,
defensive end, he
nigga.
was a better
He
two-way
did more
player.
Yeah, nigga.
defensive.
He was
Listen.
Come on, bro.
2009 and 2010, 2000. Matter of fact, every finals in Kobe's career, he led the Lakers in assists. Whether it was 5, whether it was 4.5, not one series that Kobe Bryant won a championship, he did not lead the Lakers in assists. So he's leading the Lakers in assists. He out rebounds he averaged more rebounds than his center in 2009 and 2010 finals, and he the
Yup.
best player on the defensive end as well on his team while being the best scorer and he the number one facilitator. There's not no question, nigga. He
I got a
had
point. I
way
got
more
a
responsibility
I
on
gotta
his plate.
piggyback off that, bro. So, dude said Kobe had Gasol. Like I said, Powell's not a top 75 player, bro. Kobe elevated Pau Gasol to the point where we talk
Yeah.
about him now. Like
What
he
about
he
game
ain't he
7?
ain't he ain't no top
Come on,
75
bro.
player, bro. He
What
was
about game
still
7?
huh?
What about game 7 when Kobe was throwing up bricks and he had to get carried?
Well, yeah, that's true. He had 15 rebounds
15
and
I'm talking
rebounds,
about. I'm
nigga.
saying. I'm
he
talking about
guarded
the
Ray
points.
Allen. He guarded Ray Allen shoot 33% from the field. Like, and he had
Come
a
on
bump.
now.
He had 2 dislocated fingers, man.
Nigga,
Like,
ain't
I
nothing
mean,
new.
I get
Nigga,
KD's
you gonna
great,
give
but
him
it's just like Kobe, that's a whole nother
This nigga,
level, bro.
hold on. He had 2 dislocated fingers. That was the
what I
same
mean.
playoffs. Nigga. He had 2 dislocated fingers when he beat
I mean.
KD in the goddamn playoffs that year, nigga. He had 2
Nigga,
Yeah,
dislocated
KD
he's
coming
fingers,
just
off
nigga.
of
different, bro.
Achilles injury,
It's
nigga.
different,
What
nigga.
is you
It's
talking about?
different. It wasn't no
What you
excuses
talking
with
about,
him,
nigga?
nigga. It wasn't no
Well, shit,
excuses.
hey.
It wasn't. No, we finna go get this nigga now. That no, I know y'all finna be me a Paul Gasol that ain't never won a playoff game in his career before me. Made it to the playoffs, but never made one fucking playoff game, nigga. And I'm finna go to 3 straight finals
Nah.
and go back to back. KD ain't never gonna be looked at like he can do that in his career. He can never be looked at
Well, shit,
even like
hey.
he gonna do that.
Yeah.
I bet KD don't look trash like Kobe did at the end of his career. I bet that nigga
Dog.
don't go averaging 16 points on 30%. I bet he don't
Nah,
do
it
that shit.
don't matter. We
Nigga,
just seen KD
nigga,
go
he
out
gonna
like
average
a
20.
whole mellow.
He gonna average
We
27 in
seen
3 quarters,
KD
nigga.
go
Fuck
out
you
like
talking
a
about?
whole
Well, hey, we
KD.
seen Kobe go out
Listen,
like a hole, nigga.
listen.
Fuck you talking about?
KD do shit that DQ himself out shit. Like, look,
No, you don't.
you gotta hold on.
No.
Not only did you fail on the Thunder, you on your resume now. You even said the Melo. He got a failed super team with the Knicks. Yeah, that's a
I
failed
ain't
super
say
team.
shit. I
Yeah,
ain't say shit.
hard. So him and Harden won a failed super team.
Hey, let me ask, how did he fail and he was carrying hard until you got hurt?
Oh
How did
man.
he fail,
Oh
nigga?
man.
What did you talk? How did he
That's a
fail? He was
failed
carrying
super
hard,
team,
nigga.
man. That's a
That's
failed super
hard. That's
team,
nigga.
man.
Nah, that's hard fault for one and out, nigga.
Oh
What
man.
you mean? Nigga.
And on top of that, you
Come on,
talking
bro.
about KD a whole, but KD done stayed in OKC for how many years till he left?
10
Come on
years.
now, bro.
Down there 10 years. What the
Nah,
hell?
but
He
it
said,
ain't
yeah,
Come
what
on,
you
man.
man.
do.
Come on.
But listen,
Stop talking
with
Nah,
about this
nigga.
nigga
our
like a
Nah.
hoe.
listen.
Stop
Nettie Bay,
talking. Come
listen.
on,
What
man.
listen?
Come
It
on,
ain't what
dog.
you
He
do, it's
stuck it
how you
out. The
do it.
nigga stuck it out though.
It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, my nigga. It's how
Hey,
you
I'm
go
just,
out, my
hey,
nigga.
you know how
It's how
all
hey,
I'm
you
you
know what?
saying,
do
Hold
it,
is,
on.
nigga.
SFM.
all I'm saying
Think
is that
about
boy.
this,
All
bro.
I'm saying is that
When he
nigga.
got hurt versus the
That,
Rockets, bro, he put his health on the line 2 weeks later. So he's not no hope. He tore his Achilles after 2 weeks, bro. He want
Yeah,
his
no,
best
as a
player against the
player, no,
Raptors.
as a player on the
Come on, bro.
court, he not no hoe. But
Come on, bro.
what
Stop
he
it, bro.
did, but what he
Stop
did
it,
is
bro.
something that we can't say that we never see no all time great. Like, look, like we understand, like no question, we are man knew that they was gonna go to the championship. We knew that they was
No,
gonna
we
go
ain't
to
know
the
that.
final.
Hey, the
No,
And I
Raptors
gotta
supposed
say
to
we
this
win.
ain't know.
too. I
Nah,
gotta
We
say
ain't
this
know they was
too.
gonna
nah,
go to the finals.
nah.
And
We
Tim,
ain't
I
know.
gotta say
Nah,
this
Hold on,
too.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
I ain't know
Not
that.
win the finals, but we ain't know
I
they
ain't
gonna
know
go
that.
to the finals.
nah. James Harden
You knew
choked.
that.
They
You knew
weren't even
that.
supposed to beat James Harden
You
again.
know, hold on. You knew, hold on.
That's
I ain't
James
know
Harden.
that.
You knew.
Nope.
Hold on. You knew when he went to the Warriors that he wasn't gonna have that much responsibility. Well, he gonna have
That's a
less
lie. That's a
responsibility.
lie.
He gonna have
What?
less of a.
Exactly.
Nigga,
So
how?
what therefore his job to be
Hold on.
easier
Let me
than
finish.
anyone
Let me
else?
finish. Let me finish. You know when he went to the Warriors, he was gonna have less responsibility to do because
That's a
the
lie.
other stuff that they wasn't gonna do on the Warriors. Well, what on the Thunder in terms of defense and stuff, they could pick it up like that. That's why you see his defense getting better and stuff at that time because he was on a defense oriented team. That was a good team just overall. And what you have and with all that spacing on the court with Curry and Clay,
That's a lie.
you free to do a lot of motherfucking shit. You have less respect because they not just worried about you. You're not
Bro.
the best shooter on the team. You're not the
And you
best
got to
shooter on
use
the
that
team.
for
They're
you
How's
got
it
not
to
a
use
just
lie?
that
worried
for
How's it a
about
Clay and
you.
lie? Let
Curry
him
too.
answer. How's
Then
it a lie?
you got
How's
to
it a
use
lie?
that for Clay and Curry too. The spacing, nigga. They all play
Okay,
with
yeah,
each other, nigga.
I do use that for Clay Curry. I
Yeah.
do. I do. All that spacing.
Difference
I do
is,
that. That
hey,
go vice
difference is,
versa. You
hey,
feel
one of
me?
them niggas made they shots. The other one struggled. KD ain't struggled. Them niggas did. That's the difference. He made his shots. They didn't.
Yeah.
He was
KD show
efficient.
up
They
to
wasn't
play
No,
every
efficient.
I
night.
agree
KD
with
Come
need
you.
it
on.
done,
Listen,
nigga.
listen.
Get the chips,
I don't
nigga.
got Curry. I
That
don't got
nigga
Curry
show up
over
to play
KD.
every
I don't
night.
got Curry over KD. I don't got
Come
Curry
on,
over
bro.
KD. I don't got Kawhi over KD. I got Giannis and KD right there. But when we talk about bringing KD up to a pedestal, like when they dropped the ESPN top 10 and they had this nigga like over a nigga like Hakeem
Hey, you ain't
Olajuwon,
like
they
that
had him
shit,
over.
nigga. You ain't like,
Hold on,
yeah,
hold on. They had this
you ain't
nigga over
like that.
Hakeem Olajuwon. They had this nigga over Shaq. They
He
had
a
this nigga
demon,
over a
bro.
bunch of motherfucking niggas. You
Who?
can't
Yes, he
Who?
just.
do.
Who?
They
They
had
did.
KD. They had KD over
Look,
Hakeem and Shaq. The shit. You can't
his
do
off
it. It
his
don't make
offense is
sense.
so great. They weren't even
Sim,
thinking about that. Hey,
I
his
think what
offense
they
so
ranking
prolific. The
KD off
offense,
of,
nigga.
bro.
That offense, nigga.
I think
They
they ranking
scoring, nigga.
KD off of his
ESPN,
potential,
them
bro.
niggas,
I think they ranking him
No,
off his
they
potential,
ranking
ESPN
it
is
bro.
off
just a
that
media
scoring, nigga.
outlet for
They ranking it
LeBron,
off
Like,
the
man.
scoring, nigga.
I mean, there's no
They
way in
looking at the
hell.
scoring,
There's
nigga.
no way in hell you can put him over King, bro. There's
Nah.
no way.
Yeah,
Not with
They
what he
No
did.
way.
Not what he did with
No
that
hey,
way.
Houston
yeah, they
team,
No
bro.
got
Like,
way.
you
Hakeem. I
can't
think
put him
they
over
had
no
Hakeem
King, bro.
13. They had Hakeem
yeah, cause
13. They had him
you
like
can't.
12 or some shit.
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah,
than a
You can't
motherfucker.
do
yeah.
that, bro.
It's that offense. That offense prolific. That's why they don't care
Nigga.
about his defense. They looking at that
But
Maybe
he
you
offense.
don't
not
think
over
defense
Hakeem.
like Hakeem, nigga.
Well,
Period.
they feel he is. They feel
Yeah,
he is.
ESPN some
Yeah.
dummies.
But
They
but
Nah.
some
but
dummies.
but
So
but
you go by
something that we
ESPN
can't
argument
admit.
Yeah.
But
before
something
logic.
that we can't admit. I'm gonna be
Look.
honest with here on Melo. The thing with Hakeem and KD, when you look at it, Hakeem before the championship, Hakeem before his first championship, he got knocked out the first round 9 times, and he missed the playoffs a couple of years. You
KD
feel me?
at
When he had
age
the
23 went
20
to the finals, man. KD at age 23 went to the finals.
You feel me?
Come on, bro.
We don't put
Um,
full context on these people's career, but when we
Oh,
do
I
compare.
ain't even know that. I ain't know he missed the
That don't
playoffs
mean
like
he
that.
over KD because what Hakeem did through his career and the legs he left and how he won, it was more impactful. You won the hardest championships. Like in SRS, it said SRS is like you're winning through the playoffs, through the finals, and it's
Yeah.
and it's by percent. He got the highest one in NBA history, so it's
And
calculated
he
that
one
he
of the
won the
only centers like
hardest
that
title.
goddamn block
well, let
shots.
me say
Like
this.
you can't
Oh,
leave him out the
KD.
top 10. You can't leave Shaq out the top
Yeah.
10, and you can't leave them out the top 10 just because you want to
Hey,
put
where they had
KD
Shaq
over
at?
them. You
Nah, cause
can't.
He wasn't in the top 10 though. Shaq didn't even make top 10.
They didn't have Shaq. They had
hey,
KD
cause
over him. I
they
didn't even
know
look at.
KD.
That's
They know
crazy.
KD a monster, nigga.
No,
What you
but
mean?
KD not over no
Nigga,
fuck.
real.
He ain't no monster like
Yes,
no
yes, he is.
motherfucking prime
Yes,
Shaq,
he is.
nigga.
Hold
Well,
What?
on.
hey, his no,
Is
hey,
that guy
hey,
saying
hey,
that KD better
hey,
than Shaq?
Shaq numbers can't fuck with
Would you
KD.
rather
Hold on,
have
Melo,
That's what
Melo,
KD
KD or
Melo.
do,
Hold
Shaq,
nigga.
on,
next
Melo.
guy?
Is you staying right here on Rated R Sports? Hold on, everybody. That KD is
all time
Nah,
better than Shaq?
Prime
yeah,
Shaq.
yeah.
He's bugging. That
Longevity.
kid's bugging.
Hey,
Long
man.
Really?
I
longevity,
mean,
nigga.
Longevity, nigga.
You don't know basketball, bro.
What you
Stop
talking
it.
about? Yeah, I do know it. Hey, apparently
How
they
you gonna
know
say
it
some
too,
dumb
nigga.
shit
I
like
just
that?
think,
Apparently they know
How
it.
you
hey,
gonna say some
but
dumb
my
shit like
thing,
that, bro?
Actually,
my
think
thing
of his
is,
logic on that shit.
if we
Why is
gonna
KD
give,
better than
if
Shaq?
we gonna give LeBron, if we gonna give LeBron smoke, bro, for what he did, like KD's pretty much doing the same thing, bro. If we gonna
KD
hey,
give
the
is a
difference,
LeBron
role
smoke, we
hey, the
gotta
player,
give
difference
LeBron
bro.
KD
was
that
is,
Steph,
smoke
bro.
too.
KD win when he get to the
KD
finals
a
doing that
role
shit.
player.
That's the
He
difference,
got
bro.
2 finals. I mean, he
Yeah.
got 2 finals though. Like
Hey, when
he's
he
doing
on
the
the super
same thing
team,
LeBron doing,
he
bro.
win though in the finals though. LeBron choke
But
on super team.
he's doing the same thing as
Yeah.
LeBron doing.
Hey, super team's
He
been
takes
around,
away
bro.
from
I don't
him,
want to
bro, a
hear
little
about no
bit.
super team shit, bro. No, it don't. Super team been around, nigga.
But he's making the super teams by
That nigga
himself.
Melo,
But
Man,
hey,
He
they
KD
handpicking. He
still better than
handpicking.
the
It's a
top
difference.
20, but
He
it ain't
but
handpicking
nothing else
niggas.
about
that
him
nigga,
that make him
He
hey,
top
handpicking
20.
niggas.
you went
that
around in the
nigga
'80s,
say he
nigga. You
better than
don't know
Shaq.
how they put them teams together, nigga. What you
Yeah,
That
mean?
he
nigga
tripping on
Melo
that.
say,
Yeah, nigga.
I
Yeah,
mean, a
you
lack
went
of
around in the
competition.
'80s.
That's kind
Yeah.
of a lack of competition, bro, in my
No,
eyes.
it's not. Hey,
Theo,
Larry
what the
Bird
fuck is
had
he
5
talking
Hall of
about?
Famers. Hey, Larry
yo, how
Bird
can
had
you
a
be
team
better
full
than
of Hall
people
of
that
Famers.
play better
Hold on, hold on, hold
better
on, hold on, hold on.
competition, bro?
Hold on. Listen, dog. How is he better than? How, before we get to Shaq, nigga, how is he better than Hakeem Olajuwon, nigga?
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
Listen.
Well, hey,
And don't just say he is. Give us context.
Because if you talking about the
better
mid
playoff
range,
performer. Pull up the numbers, bro. I want to see some numbers,
I don't
nigga.
want to see no damn numbers. Numbers don't tell the
Well, see,
story at
hey,
all,
they
bro.
both got
You don't.
hey,
two championships, 2 finals
that's
MVP.
the only thing we can go off of, nigga. The numbers, nigga.
How old is he,
Y'all
like
ain't watch
20,
it.
20, 20
Y'all,
years old or
Nah,
something?
that ain't the
man,
only
y'all ain't
thing.
watch
Hakeem,
that
That
you
nigga.
gotta
ain't
Nah,
it.
give
man.
All
Hakeem
you
a fair disputed,
listen.
bro.
All you gotta do. I was looking at Hakeem Olajuwon videos yesterday, just like at his
Well,
post
hey, go
footwork
watch
and all
KD
that, just at the
videos, nigga.
basic stuff. When you talk
Hey,
about the greatest skilled big man, it's Hakeem Olajuwon, especially on both
So
sides of
what?
the
Yeah,
ball.
hey,
Defense,
that's a
hey,
fact.
everything.
we the greatest skilled small
Offense,
forward, nigga.
everything,
What you
nigga.
mean? 7 foot doing this
Greatest
shit.
skilled small forward. You think Larry Bird
Hey,
ain't in
as a
that
matter, think
conversation
I
with him
about
think
this.
though?
Larry Bird.
You
I think
think
Larry
you
Bird
don't
is.
think Larry
I
Bird in
think
that
Larry
Think about
Bird
conversation
this.
is.
though?
Think about this.
I think
Think
Larry
about this.
Bird
Nah.
is,
7 foot doing this shit, moving like a point guard. Come on, man.
That's
KD
true.
don't
Seven
play
That's
foot,
true.
bro.
defense like
He
Come
that,
on,
probably
man.
nigga.
is. He probably is. He
Come on,
probably
I
bro.
is.
think
Most
Larry
skilled. It
Bird.
ain't even
And
close.
Bird
No,
wasn't even
Larry
defensive
Bird
player. He
ain't no
played better
goddamn
defense
What's
than
most
KD.
good,
skilled than
y'all?
KD, bro. Come
What's
on,
up?
bro.
What? Hey, see here, man. We having a discussion right now, man. I want to ask you, man. They had
Yeah,
What's
KD on the
up?
all time on the
yeah,
ESPN list, man, over
yeah,
Shaq and
yeah.
Hakeem
Hakeem,
Olajuwon,
yeah.
and they left Shaq and Hakeem out the top 10, right? I'm
For Durant,
saying
nigga. Nigga know what's up.
Kevin Durant.
That's absolutely
I
I
believe.
wrong.
think
I believe this. I believe this here.
That's
Kevin
absolutely
Durant
wrong.
should no means be looked at like he over Hakeem and Shaq
Oh
as a
no, you
player,
right
or is
about
he
that.
looked at like
You
he
right
better?
about that.
He's
not
not
You
yet.
right
better.
about that.
Not
You
yet.
right
And
about
There's
that.
Melo,
levels.
listen.
Nah,
I
Not
asked
yet.
Melo
nah.
Riley. Melo,
Y'all
when
don't.
his crazy ass gonna say that he deserved that. He better than
Hey,
both of
hey,
them.
what?
Y'all
Hey,
don't understand. Y'all don't understand, and people don't understand who Hakeem Olajuwon was and is.
Well, who is, nigga?
now people
KD ain't
nowadays don't
KD
understand.
ain't KD ain't better than Hakeem Olajuwon, bro. Not at
What
all,
was
bro.
Hakeem doing at age 33?
What was he doing? I gotta go back.
None.
Hold
Falling
on,
off.
hold on. Wait a
KD
minute.
just, KD getting better off the
Well,
Achilles, nigga.
hold on. Hey, Melo, you got hold
Yeah.
on, Melo. You got to understand though, medicine is not like it was today, 30 years ago. You got to understand.
Hey,
And
This shit
Hakeem was
crazy, dog.
Hakeem. Hold on. Hakeem was 33 years old 30 years ago. So when them dudes used to get torn ACLs, that was career ending. You got
Yeah.
guys coming off torn ACLs like nothing now. So medicine is, and then he
nah,
got hurt.
they ain't
So
coming back
it
better
ain't the
though. They
same.
get worse off the
And,
Achilles.
and Melo,
Ain't nobody
It ain't the
came back
same,
better.
bro. But as a basketball
Come
player,
on, bro.
no, I like Kevin Durant. He
Come
is a
on, bro.
killer and all that there, but he ain't better than no Shaq and no Hakeem Olajuwon. Not at all.
Just
Shit.
Not
by
at
his
Ben
all.
Show ain't
impact.
better than Bean.
Not at
Not
all.
at
No,
all.
Just
he
by his
Man, one of them
impact,
are
bro.
closer
he
to
ain't
Not
Kobe
even
nowhere near
close,
when
bro.
it
Kobe.
comes to
He ain't nowhere near
Not even
Kobe.
close
He ain't
near
nowhere
Kobe,
near.
Not
bro.
no
No,
nearer, no near,
nowhere
Yeah,
near.
he
nowhere
not close
near.
near Kobe
Kobe
Yeah, how
neither.
top
this nigga
five,
got
bro.
Not
7 foot
nowhere
Yeah,
and
we
shit?
near
all
How
we
the
that.
nigga
all
double
agree,
double,
we
bro?
all
hey,
agree on that.
Kobe's
that
top
ain't how
five.
ESPN
Yeah,
do it,
we,
nigga.
Yeah, we
That
argue
ain't
about a
all
lot
Probably
of
is
shit,
top
elite.
not that
five,
shit
bro.
though.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna argue.
That
We
ain't
gonna
what
argue about a lot of shit,
ESPN
I
not
say.
that
can't.
shit.
I can't even say he
Yeah,
top five. For me.
he ain't up there with
Hey,
Kobe.
hey, that
He
ain't
ain't up
what
there with Kobe.
ESPN
Nah,
say, nigga.
nah, but I'm
ESPN don't
saying,
look
What
up
ESPN,
nothing.
like I'm
ESPN
saying,
got
hold
it,
on, hold
bro.
on,
Hold on,
Mello.
SFN. Hold on, SFN in the
Mello,
G chat.
Mello,
Hold
what
on,
would
hold
you
on.
say
Go
if
ahead,
ES?
go
Hold
ahead,
on,
see
hold on,
here.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
So
on,
this is what I'm
Mello,
asking
Mello.
because I heard a brother get on her. Hold on, homie. I'm finna let you go.
I just gonna
Right
stop
before I
playing,
got
bro.
on, I heard homie somebody said, and I don't know who it was, that if we smoke LeBron like that, then we need to do the same with
That was
KD.
me. That was me.
Which is true, and I understand when Melo's saying that when KD do stack the team, he win. That's true. He do win, but
Hmm.
but check this
It's
out.
not true.
How good That
Somebody
is
in the
true.
finals, Mook. He don't
No,
choke in
he's
the
not.
finals. He
When
don't
they
choke in the
stack the
finals.
team, he do win. That's a
All
fact.
right,
In
what
the
happened to that
finals.
Nah,
stack?
that
Hold on,
is
hold on.
true.
See here,
That
hold on.
is
See
true.
here,
He went to
see
Golden
here.
State.
Hold on.
What
When did he
happened to that
lose?
stack team
When
last
did he
year? See,
lose? When did he lose with a stacked team?
In
the
the
stack
He
team
didn't
championship
last
lose
series.
with
year,
a
That
nigga.
stack
team
What are
wasn't
you
a
squad.
talking
stack,
about?
bro.
That
That
nigga
team
ain't
wasn't
lose with a
stacked.
stack squad.
Yes, it was.
He
What are
hadn't
you
lost with a
talking
stacked
about?
squad yet. Move. Kyrie went down, homie. That
Okay,
doesn't
but see
count.
here,
That
he
was
didn't
not.
get it done, nigga.
That
So
was
that's
a stack.
false,
No,
nigga.
no. We said with a stacked deck, KD gets it done. That's true.
No, you don't, bro. Listen,
All right.
KD had a
Well, hold
super.
on. We're
Hold on.
not finna argue that.
KD had a fucking super team last year, and he didn't get it
Okay.
done,
Well,
bro.
Man,
that's
he's
your
talking about
opinion.
when everybody playing
I'm
with
talking
him.
about when everybody there.
He's talking about every
Hold on,
playing
Oh,
SFM.
everybody
you
You
talking
talking
about
about
with
with
a
a
healthy
healthy
team?
team?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying.
Or with a healthy team?
How good? But hold on. We got to really ask ourselves this question because
Yeah.
some SFM said was absolutely right, bro. How good is these guys when they hand picking their team? I'm talking about Bron and KD. Imagine if you let Hakeem Olajuwon, Jordan, Charles Ball, if you just let them hand pick niggas they want to play with. Just hand pick your team.
Hey, he played with Drexler and them, didn't he?
Man, that was come on, bro.
Nigga,
Hey, nah,
Drexler
can't
wasn't
say
even
that.
an all
Come
star,
They
on,
was
nigga.
bro.
33. They
Come
was
on, bro.
33 years old,
He
bro.
said
Same
Come
way
on,
Drexler.
bro.
James Harden
He
33.
Drexler
said
was
Drexler.
Come
good.
on, bro.
Drexler was good now,
Yeah,
but he wasn't
yeah.
he wasn't in his prime. He wasn't in his
Yeah,
prime.
Drexler was nowhere.
That boy,
But
Man,
he's
I
still
that
think he
boy
was out
said
the
33,
he
just
league
like
the
lied.
next
James
year.
Harden 33,
I
32,
think
bro.
he
And
retired
that
the
was
next
the
year,
second
Melo.
time. Hold on, and that was I think that was the second time. He didn't win with Drexler the first time. He
Right.
brought
Man, look,
just his
Yeah.
first
KD.
time.
Listen,
Yeah,
Listen,
Drexler came over.
KD
Yeah,
ain't no
Drexler
top
had
15
to
player
come
of
win
all
with
time.
him.
Hey,
Hakeem already
y'all
won.
just, hey, man, it's cool, bro.
He ain't no
That
top
nigga
15
said
Hey,
he
player.
lied.
I got bad news for y'all.
Nah,
He ain't slowing
Melo.
down no
I'm gonna ask
time
you a real
soon, bro. He
question,
better
Melo.
than
I
ever, bro.
like KD.
34.
Hey,
Yeah,
Melo. I like KD, but let's ask a real true question, homie.
yeah.
How great are these two players we talking about if
not
they
great.
get to hand pick their team, bro? I don't think you understand what I'm asking you. He's hand picking his team.
Facts.
Has he
He do the
proven
same
what
shit LeBron
hold
James
on?
do.
That's what I'm
That's why.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Has he? That's why I said homie that said that. That's why I got on here because he was absolutely right.
Yeah.
How can we
Yeah.
criticize LeBron and don't criticize KD? How we know that
Well,
this
see, I
dude is better than
criticize
Hakeem
KD, so don't
Olajuwon?
sit there and say I criticize that fuck nigga.
No, I'm
That
saying,
nigga
but
do.
most people
Oh
they
yeah.
try to,
You right. You right.
But what I'm asking is, Hakeem Olajuwon did it. I mean, he did that, bro. KD couldn't even make it out the first round with the niggas Hakeem Olajuwon won with. I'm being
We
Facts.
honest
don't
with
know
you,
that.
bro.
Hey, we don't know that.
He wouldn't make it
He
out,
ain't
bro.
play in the 90s. We don't know that.
He wouldn't
We
make
don't
it
know
out.
that, bro. We
That's a
don't know
fair
that, though.
point. Hey, Melo,
We don't know that.
if you say something true, I'm not gonna fight it. That's a fair point you
We
just
don't know
said.
that.
But what I'm
Yeah.
asking you is, how can we measure how great these two guys are if they hand picking their players, bro? We know that they good individually, but I'm talking about great as far as winning rings
Winning.
and
Yes,
legacy
that's what I'm saying.
wise.
Hey, salute,
How do
but
we know how
KD ain't
great they are,
winning with
bro?
Kenny Smith.
We don't know
You
that,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? No,
We
I
don't
don't
know that.
believe that, homie. Whoever just said that, I'm with you. I don't believe
Yeah.
he went with Kenny Smith
He
and
not.
Mad Max and
We
all them
don't know
niggas. I
that.
don't believe he do
We
that,
don't
bro.
know that.
You right, Melo. We don't
I'm
know,
just
but
saying.
that's why I'm asking you a question. I'm putting you right now. I want to see if you trill or not.
We do know that.
Listen,
How
I ain't gonna
good?
lie, bro. I think
It's about
KD is
Can
circumstances.
he
overrated. He's
step up to
overrated.
the defensive ability
Well,
that
shit,
Hakeem
Mookie,
Olajuwon did
ESPN
for
don't
his
pay. Hey,
team?
all
No,
these
that's
lists don't
not
Oh
even
pay
no
a
no
attention
Why?
to
question.
that.
Hold on,
Hold on. That's
Melo.
fair. He
Hold
would
on,
never be
Melo.
what Hakeem
Why?
was on
Why you
defense.
keep
He
on
would
talking
never
So
to me
be
they
about
could
some?
that.
never win.
Hold on, SFM.
Uh, nigga.
Why the fuck you keep on talking about some ESPN? I don't give a fuck what
Hey, we can go look
ESPN
at the
do.
other list too. We
I
can
Yeah,
look
don't
at the
care
other
what
list
Man,
too.
ESPN.
that
fuck
list is
ESPN don't
trash.
watch
ESPN list.
basketball
That
no
list
more.
is
ESPN
trash.
stupid
Hey,
in the
look at the
bitch,
other list
man.
Oh,
too.
ESPN
Sports
Hakeem,
trash.
man,
Illustrated.
That
fuck.
Sports
bullshit
That's
Illustrated.
trash.
why I was
Tell
trying
my
to
people
ask
look at
Look at
Melo
Sports
what
That
ESPN.
list
ESPN
Illustrated.
out.
win
Them niggas,
without
Them niggas, them
Hold
niggas
ESPN.
don't
on,
pay
hey,
attention.
hey, hey,
y'all.
you
Hold on, y'all. He
Mook.
didn't
Hey,
answer
you
the
ESPN,
Mook, you
question.
mad because
ESPN,
Kawhi
LeBron
was there
pay
Hold
early.
on,
attention.
y'all. He didn't answer the
it's,
question
it's
before
a
we
bit
open it
different,
up,
boy.
homie. Hold
It's
on.
two
Hey
cents
man,
different.
hey, y'all let Mook talk, man.
Mello.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. So how great are these guys if they hand picking their team, bro? That's all I'm asking.
Hey, he great to me.
No, I feel you on that. He great to
That
me
my
too.
nigga.
When I'm asking you, when we start rank, how can you just shoot him past people if he hand picking this player? He hand picking these teams, bro.
Facts. He cheated the game. I don't respect niggas who cheat the game. KD has cheated the game.
If y'all kind of pay attention,
what Melo response is to that. Huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to hear your response.
Let him
answer the question, Melo.
So, let Melo answer.
So KD cheat the game for playing on the super team, right?
No, you're not answering the question, bro.
That's what Mook said. Yep. That's what
So
Mook
Mook.
said.
So if KD ain't great for playing on, what about them other niggas that's been playing on super teams in the
Melo,
60s and shit? Come
Melo,
on, bro.
something you said
This
was
shit
right.
been around, bro.
Melo, something
That's
you
true
said
though.
was
That's
right
true
that I
though.
agree
Melo
with.
ain't lying about
Hold
that
on,
though, bro.
Melo.
No.
Something you said that was right
That
that I
is, he
agree
not
with.
lying
And
about that
I've
though.
been
He has a
saying,
point though.
hold on, bro. I've been saying this since I've been on YouTube. I've been the only one
Let me
saying it
rebuttal
on
that.
Yeah,
panels
you
that
right. You have to.
on panels that I hear.
That
On
shit been
panels that
around,
I
bro.
be on,
Hold
I'll be
on.
the only one say
Let me
this.
rebuttal that shit. Let me
Real
rebuttal
quick,
that
Mook,
shit.
Been
real quick,
around,
right
nigga.
here. I'm gonna let
Go
you
ahead.
have them. I'm finna eat something.
Uh-oh.
Melo is right about this. We haven't seen Bird, Magic,
Yeah.
Moses Malone. If we just being honest, I know we like them. Magic is the best point guard to me of all time, no doubt about it. I haven't seen Magic do what Kobe Bryant did, which was build a team from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen Magic win without being on the super team. I never seen Bird win without being on the super team. I never seen Isaiah Thomas win without 4-5 Hall of Famers on his team. So the same thing with Moses
Come
Malone.
on, bro.
So what
Yeah,
SFM saying is true. I mean, what Melo is saying is
Melo,
true
Melo.
about that. Yeah. Melo is right
Hey, see
about
here.
that.
Let me ask you
He
something,
right
bro.
about that.
See here.
But
Let me ask you something.
they didn't hand pick that team. I understand the super team and super team. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But they didn't hand pick their team.
They
Great
didn't run
point.
away
See,
from
hey,
competition.
see, I was about to say you read my mind, bro. You talking about them
I've
niggas,
been
bro?
saying that for the longest.
Hey,
I've been
see,
saying that for the
that's a great
longest.
point. See, they didn't hand pick their team. They didn't
Man, y'all
control
nigga
who
don't
they
know.
could get, bro,
Y'all nigga
or
wasn't
where they
around
want to
then.
get, bro.
Y'all don't know that.
That's the difference,
Go
bro.
ahead,
Nah,
go
Melo,
big
they
round, Mookie.
weren't doing
Nigga,
that.
you wasn't there. You don't
That's the
know how that
difference,
shit
bro.
happened.
Nah,
Hold on,
Melo,
Go
they
ahead,
weren't
go
doing that.
ahead, bro.
nigga, I studied the game, nigga. I watched the game,
Man,
but I
nigga,
know
you
that these
wasn't there.
niggas.
You wasn't there in the 80s, nigga. You
Hold on,
wasn't.
fuck, nigga. Hold on, nigga. I understand how it was and how it ran, nigga, back in the days, bro. You talking about guys that like Larry Bird, bro. The Boston Celtics, bro. They got them players, bro. They didn't. Larry Bird didn't handpick those players. He asked them to go play with them. They got them
Well, the
players,
only one
bro.
that came over, the only one that came over was Dennis Johnson and who else came
Yeah,
over?
but Larry Bird didn't handpick them all them goddamn
No,
players.
Bro, hey
He didn't
Mookie,
handpick
All these
them
other
guys.
niggas,
No.
bro.
I can support that point, bro. Larry Bird turned around the Celtics from a 20-win team to a 50-win team his first year, bro.
KD turned around an
Right,
Like
18
Larry
win team
Bird
he
to
did
a
did.
that by
59 win
himself.
team, nigga. In
right.
2
Hold on,
He
years.
did
hold on.
that
Let
by
me.
himself, bro. Like
Helman, he wasn't the only one that got added to that team. I understand where you're going with that,
Yeah, with Bill
and
one,
some of
Bill
that
one
is
got
true.
added.
well, I mean,
But he
he
wasn't
led
the
the
only
team. He
one to
led the
that team.
team. Yeah,
He
he
led
led
Hold on,
the
the
hold on.
team.
team,
He
Hold on.
but
Let
led
me
the
he
say
team,
wasn't
something to
bro.
like
Melo real quick.
Right.
Let me say something to
it
Melo real
wasn't like
quick.
they had the same exact team and dropped him off and they went. That's not how that went. I know
He
they
Hey
led
like to
the
Melo,
tell
team.
a story
hey
like that,
Melo,
but that's not how they went.
hey
Yeah,
Melo. Look. When
yeah.
we talk about
But
as an
you all right though,
individual,
homie.
when we talk
Bird is a
about the
bad nigga. You
individual
right
player,
about that.
Hakeem Elijah one. Okay, defense, it ain't no question. We that
Yep.
ain't no debate.
Offense
Look,
ain't
so
no
we gonna
question.
go. So
But
you
see, I'm
ask
gonna
Now,
say this.
offense is a question.
Hey,
now
but
now
see,
Yeah,
now
the
now
numbers ain't
now
close.
on
If the
offense.
numbers
So
ain't close, I ain't
offense.
trying to hit.
When
The
we
see,
numbers
did you
ain't
question
answer
close.
the question? See here.
What the hell?
when we question their skill set on offense, they offensive ability on their pro.
Yup.
Hey, hold on,
Well,
hold on,
KD,
hold on.
go ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, Boo. You
Hold
got
on,
it.
hold on, hold on. I'm gonna let you finish up as a film. My bad. But see, did you answer the question?
Answer who question? Did I answer a question?
No, I'm talking about the question that I gave you yesterday. Who you take? Who's better all time between Kevin Durant and Jerry West?
Oh,
Can't fuck with no
Kevin Durant got to
goddamn
do
KD.
more. So Jerry West is going to be ranked high because of the accolade. KD, you can say may be a better player, but KD got to get more. He got to get more on his resume
Hey, see,
to
can I
stack
ask
up
you something, bro?
to Jerry
Well,
West.
Jerry
So,
West average.
Mook, let me ask you something. So, if KD win a ring this year without a top 75 player, what y'all niggas gonna say?
Oh
That's
And
the
yeah,
he
he
got
first
to get,
time.
he
and he,
top
That's
hey,
the
15.
first time he ever
hey,
did that.
if
That'd
he
be a
get through
accomplishment.
Embiid,
That'd be an
Yeah, he
Giannis, and
accomplishment.
all
locked
them
in
niggas,
top
That'd be
and
an
they
15.
win that
accomplishment.
shit, bro, I don't
Put him
want to
over
hear nothing,
Kobe
bro.
though.
I don't want to hear
It
nothing.
it still
Yeah,
don't
he
put him
not.
over Kobe
Yeah,
though.
he not
Well,
gonna be over
well,
Kobe.
Kyrie
No,
Irving.
no,
Kyrie
no,
Irving
no, no,
should
no,
have.
no.
Hold
It'll
on,
be
Well,
Kyrie
great, but
Irving.
he
well, he
ain't
Hold on,
wasn't.
Kobe.
hold on.
Nah, he ain't
Kyrie
over
Irving
no
should have
Kobe
made the
Bryant.
top
He
75,
was,
bro.
he wasn't though. We
But
can't
You
do
right,
should.
Mook.
but
He
I was
wasn't.
talking about that today in the barbershop.
Huck,
We can't
Kyrie
do
should
should, bro.
hey,
But he
have
wasn't
definitely been
though.
on top 75.
Hey,
but
Damian
he
Lillard,
wasn't. So
Damian Lillard
shit.
should not
Hey,
be top top 75.
Melo, but KD,
You right,
KD,
Melo.
KD got the offensive side of Hakeem, but Hakeem offensive.
So it's
like,
one. So
well,
it's
like,
1-1.
like,
Hakeem got one side. KD got
hold
one side.
on.
But
But
it's not.
listen,
It's not lopsided
hold on.
though, Melo. It's
So
not lopsided like the
let me say
defense. It's
let
not
me say this.
lopsided.
But Hakeem and his craft and what he do, that like when we talk about their crafts on offensive, Good. Hakeem mastered his craft better than KD did. You get what I'm saying?
KD
On
a 7
offense,
foot guard.
yeah, like in the post and all that.
No, you right
They
about
both
that,
7
Melo.
foot.
But
They both 7
Hey, see,
foot.
Hill, one KD like
I
180 when he
don't
got drafted, bro.
think.
He couldn't
Yeah,
even
he
lift
was.
100
Yeah, he
pounds.
was.
He said, bro.
Now
Nigga
he
said,
couldn't
I
lift
ain't here
180.
to
He
lift
couldn't lift
weights, nigga. I
180.
hoop.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, I
bro.
remember they making fun of that nigga. I
Nigga
remember
leading the
that.
league
I
in
remember that.
scoring at age 20, bro.
Bro, it don't make
Y'all
impressive to
find me the
me.
nigga that
Bro,
led the league.
KD was playing virtually 1-on-1, bro, in the NBA
Yeah,
Finals when he won them championships.
no, he was.
You got, yes,
Go
he
watch the
was.
games, nigga.
You
You
got
didn't
Ty
even
Lue
watch the
coming.
games.
Hold
You
on.
didn't watch the
You got
games,
Ty.
nigga.
You got Ty Lue coming out saying that they was not even worrying about KD. They was
No, he
worrying
didn't.
about
He didn't.
Steph
That's not how he
Curry.
said it.
Their
Yeah,
attentions on trapping Curry, getting the ball out of his hands and having KD play
because
on
they knew they
1-on-1,
wasn't gonna
and
stop
Klay
KD,
Thompson
nigga.
play on
What the
1-on-1.
hell? He gonna shoot right over that shit.
Right.
Okay.
That's what he was
Right.
Okay,
doing,
but
shooting right over that
You're
shit.
right. Melo
Did you
right
watch
about that though, Mook.
You didn't watch the
Melo right
games,
about
bro.
what he just
That's
said.
how I know you didn't watch the game.
Melo
You
right
shit over
about what he
everybody.
just said,
Come
Mook.
on, bro.
Because
How
they
you
know
gonna
they
talk?
couldn't
You didn't even.
stop KD.
Did you watch?
Like
They
when you
couldn't.
going against superstars, you let them get there. You try to stop those
You
guys.
niggas from Atlanta talk fast and motherfucker.
Nigga
Man,
ain't
hold
shit,
on.
bro.
First of all, hold
He didn't
on.
watch the game, bro. He
Hold
didn't
on.
watch 24
I watched the
games.
games, bro.
Melo
Bro,
right
they was,
about that though,
No, you didn't.
bro. I
No, you
watched the
didn't.
games, bro. KD was, bro. Let's be real, bro. KD had the luxury of playing with two greatest shooters in
Yeah,
the backcourt
they
in
had the
NBA
luxury.
No,
history,
he
Hold
bro.
on,
did.
nigga.
He
Watch
He
did.
this.
did.
He
He had the
did.
luxury.
Hey,
It's nothing
see
greater,
here,
bro.
they had the
KD,
luxury too.
bro. You
They
replace
had the
you.
luxury too.
Hold on.
They all
You
had the
replace.
luxury.
Hold
Not just
on. Can you
KD, bro.
shut the fuck, bro? Shut your
Fuck you
bitch
talking
ass
about,
up,
nigga.
nigga. Stop over talking me, nigga. And let me say this shit, nigga. KD
Yeah,
had the
niggas
hold
annoying.
on.
What?
KD had the luxury of
That's a
playing with
film. What's up?
two
Can't fuck with
greatest
What's
you.
that?
backcourts in NBA history: Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, nigga. Get out of here. You replace him with any player that on his level, like a Kawhi or LeBron James, they will have the same success, nigga. So he ain't really did nothing special to me, bro. He was just on a decoy. He was on a great team. That's all he was, bro. He was
Mook,
on
can
a
I say
great
this, little
legendary
bro?
team, bro.
That's a lie.
Mook, can
Fuck
I
out
say
of
this,
here,
little
man.
That's a
bro?
lie.
But
That's a lie.
but see, here's the thing. Here's why we can't do
Niggas
that,
cap.
and why I kind of split with you on that move. Because
Cap.
what if he failed and didn't do? What if he had a Miami Heat moment?
That's the difference, nigga.
See,
We ain't doing that. We
what
ain't
if he
pulling that
had
off.
one of them type
Hey,
of
we ain't
moments
doing that.
You
We ain't
said
with the
focusing on
what?
that.
See
Warriors?
here?
I said,
Yeah.
what if he had a Miami Heat type of moment with the Warriors? See, he would be getting done. See, you
That
can
shit'd
put
be
something
way worse.
together, bro, but you
Yeah.
got to go out there and actually
Yeah, you
do
gotta
it. You
put
got
it
to
up.
go
You gotta do
accomplish
that
it.
See
shit.
here, I
Yeah.
don't do. I
Yeah.
don't listen.
He
He would have
did ball
still
though.
been
See
top
here,
15 either
Bro.
see here.
way.
He did
Katie
ball though.
played
Right.
No, he wasn't.
unbelievable, but see here, it still don't take the fact that he played with the
Mook,
two
so
greatest
here's
shooters
the thing.
and
I
backcourt in NBA
Hey,
I
history, bro.
understand. Hold on,
how
Come
can you
on,
lose
Hold
bro.
though?
on. Let me
And
say
he
this.
played
Hold
He
with
on.
can't shoot though.
he played with one
Man,
of the
can I
best
talk to my
defenders.
little brother, man?
Hold on.
Can I
Come
He
talk
on,
to my
bro.
played with
little
one of the
brother,
best
man?
Nigga
defenders
cap,
in
bro.
modern day history, bro. And Draymond
That's
Green,
Yup.
one of the best defenders in the area. He played with
Draymond was
Andre
a
Iguodala.
no-show in the
Great.
finals.
He had great
Draymond was a
help
no-show.
around him. See, Hill.
Yup.
He still
Yup.
hasn't done it by
That's true.
himself,
Mook,
by his
I'm
own
not
team.
disagreeing
Yet
with that.
I
I'm
can't
not
put him
disagreeing
on
with
that
that,
level
homie.
yet, bro. He's a
Shit.
great
Hey,
player,
I'm
but he
not
hasn't did
Mook.
anything yet
I'm not
to put him
disagreeing
on
with
that
you, Mook.
level,
I'm
man.
not disagreeing with you. But look, this is what I'm
yeah.
saying, Mook. Hey, are you done, homie? Before I
Full
go,
Lord.
Go ahead, gang. Go ahead, bro.
this is what I'm asking, homie. I mean, this is why I'm telling you. I understand what you're saying, bro. I'm down with what you're saying. The nigga did get down, and he did the worst thing you could think of possible. He go join the team that beat him. KD should have never done that, bro. That he would never live that down, bro. Never. They gonna always bring it up by it. So to me, he should never done that. Now, that's just my opinion. I'm not
Yeah.
Kevin Durant. If he can live with it, then he can live with it. That's just how I feel about it. But check this out. I do have two eyes. And I am a basketball. I love the game of basketball. I love everything about basketball. I know that Kevin Durant right now is top 20 to 15, bro. I can't name 17 players in NBA history better than that man. I can't, bro. I mean, I'm just being honest. Put all that aside. Just like with LeBron James. You can't go too far. You can't list too many people's names before you have to mention LeBron James' name, whether you like them or not. I'm just telling you, I don't have to like they move. I'm talking about as basketball players. Kevin Durant is a top 20 to 15 player, in my opinion. Now you can put him wherever you want to, but in my opinion, he top 20 to 15 right now today.
Hey, see, I got a point to make off that, bro. Like
right now today, bro. I'm just being honest about that,
yeah.
bro. I'm just being
get,
honest.
I get a point with that, bro. What you
Now
just
he
said?
get that third ring, he top 15 for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. He top 15.
Hey, see, well, I think what it is, bro. Like we KD definitely top 20, top 15, but I think what I'm saying, probably what Mookie's saying the same too. When you talk about guys like Mike and guys like Kobe, guys like even LeBron to an extent, they've shown they can win a championship by themselves. Like if we gonna put them,
No,
in the top 20,
LeBron never
15, that's
won by
cool. But
himself.
when we talk
Who
about
he won
top
by
10,
himself with?
that's a
Same
whole
time,
different. That's
LeBron.
a
Now
whole different
LeBron ain't
discussion
never
right
showed
there.
he can win no championship by himself.
Who he
I
won
mean,
by?
LeBron ain't
when
never
he
Yeah,
showed
went
that.
back to
LeBron ain't never
what
won.
I'm saying, like he
Like Dirk
that thing in
Nowitzki and
Cleveland. What he did in
Kawhi Leonard.
Cleveland.
You can use Kawhi Leonard for
What
example.
he
2019.
I'm saying what he did in Cleveland though was more impressive than what KD did in Golden State.
But he had a
That's
nigga
that's
averaging 30 with him.
that's what I'm saying. Like
What
we
the
can
hell?
say we can say that he led a team pretty much by himself in
Man,
Cleveland,
nigga, did you
more
see
than what we could
Kyrie in
say
that
about
finals?
Kevin
Come
Durant.
on, bro.
See
I ain't
here.
gonna
Let me say
lie.
this.
Y'all be
Let me say this before
forgetting
you
that
go real quick.
Cleveland was a
See
super
here.
team.
I can't put him on no top 10.
Come on, bro.
See here.
Yeah,
This what
LeBron
see here.
won
This
by
what I'm gonna say
himself.
right here. I basically say this.
Come on, man.
I just don't look at him to me as no true. I understand he got 2 finals MVPs, two championships, but it's levels to this shit of what we look at a competitor of what he is. He's not a true
Yeah,
champion to me. You feel me?
yeah.
He's not a true champion because he has not proven to be the leader or just that nigga just speak out. You ain't even just gotta be the number 1 leader. You just that leader and
Oh,
it
he
could
don't
be
talk.
your
Hey,
team.
when he
Hold on.
kill on the court, he ain't got to talk.
Hold on. And it could
He
in
ain't got to
your
talk much.
team. And prove that you can do it on your team,
Hey, he ain't got to talk much. He
your own
kill on the
team.
court, bro. He
Now
kill
we
on the
know
court, bro.
what most likely what the result was gonna be when you went to the Warriors. We knew
We
now
know
you
that.
gotta
That's
prove
James Harden.
that
That's the
now
Rockets'
now
fault
you
for
gotta
missing all
prove
them
that you
threes.
could do it again and be
Hey,
a true champion. Until
hey,
then,
Phil,
I don't
that's
know.
the
He can
Rockets'
never
fault
be
for
looked
missing
at.
all them
He
threes.
can never be looked at as hold
Hey,
on. Let me
You
and
can't be
let me
no
count
top
these
10.
names.
come on,
You
Let me
can't be
count these
top 10.
names. Let me count these names real quick. He can never be looked at as a competitor like Shaq. He can never be looked at as a competitor like Hakeem,
Shaq.
Kobe, Michael, Magic,
Oh,
Hakeem,
Hey
even
he got
y'all,
to
I'm
be.
I'm
uh
back, home.
you
I'm back.
you feel oh see here
He
you ain't
ain't
even
got
hear
to
the
be.
shit I
Iverson,
said, man. I
all
don't
those.
feel
No,
He
hey, I
ain't
know.
got to
I
be,
was
bro.
listening to you. I was just backstage. I had dropped out.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I
what I'm
heard.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, what I'm
I
saying
agree.
as a competitor
See. I
on
don't think.
he gotta prove that
Let me
he's a
respond to
true
homie though.
champion. True
Homie said he
champion.
don't. He
See,
said
hey,
KD can never get to top 10.
crazy.
I
No,
don't
I
know
said
about that.
I can't put him there now,
Well,
bro.
hey, he
Like
can't, nigga,
I
but
I
can't
hey,
don't
never
do
put
it.
I
Hold
can't
on.
never
Let
Nah,
me
put
hear
you
what
KD
can't
on
homie's
put
there.
saying,
KD
bro.
No,
top
Let me hear
10,
what
not
he's
right
saying.
now.
Hold on. I'm trying to understand before I respond. I'm not like y'all niggas. I just don't argue to argue. I'm trying to hear what this nigga's saying, man. What did you say, bro?
When I was saying I can't put, I think with KD's a little premature. Like I don't think when you talk
Oh,
about
okay.
Kobe,
You're
I
not saying
think yeah.
he can never be top 10. You saying right
No,
now
I'm
he
not
can be
saying
top
that.
10.
No,
Nah,
bro.
it's
I'm
too early.
saying like right now it's premature. Like I think with
Oh yeah,
Kobe,
I
bro.
absolutely no, he's not a top 10 player
Yeah,
right now.
he's not a
No,
top 10
no,
player,
no, no,
bro.
no way.
Like
No way.
no
No.
way in
Heck
hell.
no.
see here, he ain't slowing down
Nah.
Not
though.
right now.
Nah,
Not
he ain't
right
no
now,
top
at
10
least.
right
He,
now, bro.
hey,
Let's
he
be
ain't
Not
honest
slowing
right
right
down.
now,
now.
bro.
Hey, he ain't slowing down though. This shit ain't finna stop.
Not Melo, you right, bro. I
You
believe
don't
KD
know
one of
that,
them
bro.
guys, but Melo, he gotta prove that though, homie.
Yep.
He do have to
Don't
prove
worry
it.
about it.
I believe Melo. You know who my guy is. It's only
Yep.
one dude that I'm like, okay, Kawhi, you gonna have to really come with it tonight. You gonna have to, and that's when he played KD, bro. So I know who KD is, bro. I'm not a fool. But when we talking about his greatness, he do have
Yeah.
to prove that, Melo. Now he may
Yeah.
So
not have
what
to
he?
prove it to
So
you,
hey, so
homie.
when he get the ring this year, what? Hey,
Oh,
we
you
going
What
gotta
if he
crown
don't
him.
get the
He
ring?
top
What if he
15,
don't
no,
get the
no
ring though?
doubt.
He's
No doubt.
he's still got to be in the top 10 scoring to be top 10 for me.
All right,
oh,
so
that's
out
easy.
the top
That's
10,
he gonna.
listen,
Hey,
out
Oh,
the
he
oh,
gonna
he
top
get
gonna,
it
10.
he
done.
gonna. Oh, KD gonna be a top 10 scorer, y'all. I don't
And he
know
gonna
what.
have the way.
Yeah,
If
He
you're
gonna
yeah,
gonna
have
be
yeah.
way
efficient
less.
and
Hey,
top 10 scoring, then he'll be top 10 for me.
hey, he gonna have way less games doing it too. Go look at everybody.
Yeah, yeah,
Go look at
he gonna
everybody
do
else
that,
game,
y'all.
nigga. Yeah, look at
That's
his games
easy.
played. Yeah,
Hey, y'all might
way
well
less
pencil that
games,
in.
nigga.
Unless he get hurt,
Come
y'all
on,
might
bro.
well pencil that in. He gonna be
Way less
top 10
games,
scoring.
man.
Exactly.
But
What is
see,
he like
Yeah,
14,
what's your
15 games in now?
criteria, bro? How do you rank
way
your
less
top
games,
top
man.
10 players? What's your
See,
criteria?
this how I look at basketball. I actually hoop. I don't look at basketball like most people. This is
Yeah,
not football. basketball. Basketball is played two different ways, two sides.
Yeah.
It's offense and defense. So that's why I always say, how do people got Magic Johnson over Kobe Bryant as a basketball player?
Bro, I said
don't
this,
understand
bro. I
that.
said the same thing yesterday,
I don't
bro.
understand
People,
that. Like,
people say
that's
don't.
crazy.
You know what I think it is, Bro, you know what I think it is, bro? You think because Magic was a likable person and
Oh no,
Kobe
that is
wasn't.
true. But when we talk
You
about,
think
see,
that's what
we
it
got
was?
to leave our feelings out of that though. When we talk
Right.
basketball, we got to leave our feelings out. I love Magic. Magic is the greatest point guard I ever seen. Period. Point blank. And when you talking point guard, you talking him. But he's not a better basketball player than Kobe Bryant. So I
No,
rank
no,
my top 10.
no, not at all.
My guys, I got top guys. Now I got Magic in my top 10 because he's the greatest point guard, so he got to be in the top 10. But he's not in my top 5, not at all.
Yeah.
No, he's not in my top 5. And I love Magic, but he's not in my top 5. So that's how I look at players. You just can't be one-sided nigga and then you want all the praise of somebody that's all-time great on both sides of the ball. No, sir. No,
Hey,
sir.
see here, would you put
No,
Magic
sir.
in your? If you had to do a starting 5, who would be in your starting 5?
Who would be my Magic, Mike, Kawhi. I'm going KG and then that's kind of tough because I could play KD at the 4. I'm gonna take KD or KG at the 4, depending on the day you ask me, and Hakeem Olajuwon on the 5.
See here.
We
That's a
going
good
82-0 on any team y'all niggas want. We going 82-0.
See here. You ever feel like it was a point in time KG was ever better than Tim Duncan when they were both in their prime?
Yes. Plenty
That's a
years
good
he was
question.
better. Yes, no doubt.
The first couple years.
No doubt about it. Man, there were years during their primes KG was considered better. Y'all niggas forget all that? Y'all don't remember 04, 05, y'all don't remember that?
I remember that MVP year. Yeah, I remember
Are
that.
y'all crazy?
Yeah, I remember that.
Are y'all bro? There was a
Yeah.
time where they was asking, "Is KG the best player in the league?" See, y'all niggas don't be giving respect to the
Yeah, I remember
OGs.
that. Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
niggas don't be, bro. Y'all got revisionist history. Y'all
KG
don't
was-
like telling the truth, homie.
AG one of the first people to do the point forward thing, bro. Like I remember that 04 season.
Yeah, him, Chris Webber, really Chris Webber for KG, but yeah, you're right. He's one of the first ones to do
And
it.
he was a small forward too before he became a power forward.
Man, KG used to hit the float and lock up guard. That nigga was guarding guard, bro. What is y'all talking about? Y'all know what y'all talking about when y'all say Kevin Garnett, bro? Man, y'all
All
niggas
right.
better go look at KG.
All right, so
y'all
who
not
had a
gonna
better?
find too many niggas in NBA history with the resume KG got.
All right, who had a better defensive peak between the two?
KG, no doubt. KG is a way better one-on-one defender than Tim Duncan, bro. Man, Tim Duncan used to get killed, bro. Y'all don't remember Tim Duncan used to get killed, bro. What is y'all talking about?
He a better team defender. He a better team defender.
Y'all was just about to say that. Homie talk, he know what he's talking about. Tim
Yeah.
Duncan is a better team defender. That's why they put him at the center when he got older, because he was just a rim defender. But you talking about guarding somebody one-on-one, that's KG, no doubt about
Yeah,
it.
that's KG.
KG was more
Hence
agile.
why KG got more first team all NBA, and he's tied with it's 4 people in NBA history that got the most. And I want y'all to listen at this. It's only 4 people in NBA history that got the most first team all NBA selections on defense. That's Michael Jordan with 9, Kobe Bryant with 9, KG with 9, and my man Gary Payton with 9. They got the most in NBA history. Man, that dude Tim Duncan used to get killed, bro. What is y'all talking about?
But I can't say that he had a better defensive. I can't say that he had a better defensive peak than Tim Duncan.
How can you say? Hold on. Here go the ether for you. KG is an MVP and a defensive player of the year. One of the 5 people in NBA history that can say that. Tim Duncan can't say that.
All right, you
Tim
guys.
Duncan never won. So how
He
can
ain't
his
got no
peak,
defensive player of the year. You right.
How can his peak be higher than KG's? He never won a defensive player of the year.
You right. You right.
See,
you
I
right.
think what
No,
he
you right.
did.
He never. He never.
Come on
he-
now.
No. You right. You right. I forgot. He never led the league in blocks either. You know, he never.
Come on, bro. You talking about
Yeah.
a defensive player of the year to somebody
I
that
ain't
never
gonna-
won the award.
I ain't
Come
gonna
on,
lie,
bro.
I'm getting schooled right now. Keep it up, man.
You got,
See,
yeah,
I
you
think
got to
what-
be.
I
I
think
know
what
we
he
like
meant,
certain
see-
players. That's why I tell Mook, I like Kawhi. I love. Matter of fact, everybody know I love Kawhi, but Kawhi's not top 20 right now. He got more to do. He top 25 in my opinion, but he not top 20, bro. We got to respect the people that came before
Which
us,
is
bro.
still a good compliment amongst all
Yeah, it is,
them
bro.
players.
For you to be top 5 and you play 10 seasons and really only play 8 because 2 of them you missed from injury, that's a great accomplishment, bro.
All right,
Come on, bro.
But where do
See,
you?
Hey,
But where do you? But where do you
yeah.
think that
Hey,
Kawhi
let me
wants
ask
to
you
be
something.
at though?
Oh,
You say
Kawhi
what?
one of them guys. I
I said,
think
let me ask
Kawhi
You
gonna
think he
retire
want to be
top
top
15.
10? Do
All
you
right,
think he
yeah.
want?
Hold on,
He
yeah.
Oh
want to
no,
be top
Kawhi would
10?
never get in top 10. Nuh-uh. He don't have enough time left. He don't have enough time left. To me, I think in order for Kawhi to get top 10, I'm being honest, he would have to do some I mean, you think Toronto something in there. He would have to he would have to win an MVP, two more finals MVPs, three more chips. I mean,
He
it'd be
three-peat, I
tough,
got him
bro.
in there.
Another
I think to
defensive
be
player of
honest,
the year.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think if he gets 2 chips and an MVP, that would put him right there, bro. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
if he
honest
do
with
that,
you.
he over Bird on small forward list.
Yeah, and Bird to me,
Yeah.
Bird's top 10 right now for me.
Yeah, Bird
I put him
definitely
at
top
7.
10. But
I
if
put him at
Kawhi do
7.
that, he the second greatest small forward of all time. So he would
I
definitely be
want.
top 10.
I'm a Kawhi
Yeah,
fan. I want
Melo.
him. I want him to get another. I want him to get another
They
defensive
still
player of the
talking, man.
year.
I'm gonna wait.
Man,
That's gonna be tough.
that'd be
That's
hard
gonna be
pressed for
tough.
him to do
Hold
that.
I don't
on,
think he needs.
Not
I don't
defensive
think he
player of
needs
the
to get
year.
that though.
hold on,
He's one of
He
my
Melo.
needs an
favorite
Hold on,
players to
MVP.
hold on.
watch.
Hey, Melo, what you want? Hey, Melo.
Hey, I was finna ask UNC Hill, why y'all think all these lists got KD ranked where he at? Like, why y'all think that?
Because
Most, I gonna lie.
go ahead.
A lot of them got them like 11,
Because Melo,
11 or
you know the
12.
honest answer, bro. You know
They
the
got them
honest
like
answer,
11 or 12.
Melo. I'm gonna give you the honest answer. KD is really one of them guys, bro. He really is. That's the flat out truth. The problem is he still haven't proved certain things, Melo, and you just gotta admit that, bro.
Yeah, he is though.
You just
He
gotta
is.
admit that, bro. He one of them
He is.
guys, but he
He is one
haven't
of them guys.
I
proved.
ain't gonna lie.
Melo, I'm gonna ask you a real question. And I'm see if you trill. Has he proven what most of the greats have proven?
Nah, I was gonna say this shit. I feel like if he don't win one without Curry, bro, man, he gonna be hearing Curry name for the rest of his life, bro.
That's what I'm
how I feel,
saying,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
And you know
y'all
the
right,
messed
bro.
up part about that, hey Melo, and you know the messed up part about that, they
Yeah.
shouldn't even be saying Curry name because he carried them niggas, man. Without KD, they wasn't gonna win no ring, bro.
Thank you.
They wasn't gonna win no ring,
They had
bro.
no answer for LeBron.
And there was no doubt. It was no doubt when he played with them niggas who the best play. Why you think when he came over, Curry told him this his team, bro? When you play, I played on. I really hoop, bro. When you play on teams with niggas that's better than you, bro, it's just what it is. I mean, you just can
Make
see
your
it.
job easier.
Everybody know it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing you can fight or nothing like that. It's just what it is, bro.
Hey, that's why
And
Kevin.
Curry know that. Curry is not a better basketball player than Kevin Durant.
But see here, you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? That's why I don't respect these lists. They had Steph Curry over Kobe.
See, that's crazy. That's
why I
crazy.
don't respect these lists, bro.
See, how
Like,
can you have
it's
Steph
easy.
Curry over Kobe Bryant?
Nah, I didn't see no list with Curry over Kobe.
Hold on.
They had a list of
They
Kobe on
had a
Kobe.
list a few years ago with that nigga over Kobe. They showed
I
did.
spit on
He ain't
that
lying
bitch.
about that. A
I'll
ESPN
spit on
list
that
at
bitch.
that. It was an ESPN list, right, homie?
That should tell you. That should tell you everything about them lists, bro. They
how
fraud.
can y'all rank Curry? That to me, Curry a top 25 to 35 player wherever y'all want to fall. That's to me. The man ain't had a whole decade of great play yet.
Bro, see here.
Hold on, wait a minute, SFM. Steph Curry has not had a decade worth of great play, and he's a one-sided basketball player. How in the world can you mention him with the guard with the most All NBA selection in NBA history on offense? And what people don't tell y'all, Kobe has the most defensive selections for any guard in NBA history. So how can y'all mention him with that guy? That don't even make sense.
And here's another one right
That
here.
don't even make sense, bro.
Kobe won with one top 75 player of all time, bro.
No, you right.
And that's Shaq.
That's right.
Nobody else has done that, bro.
One thing you say about Kobe. Now I wasn't no Kobe fan. I cheered against him for the majority part of his career.
Yeah.
But I always knew who the nigga was. And check this out. Kobe ain't never played on he ain't never won no
Never played
championship
on
with no
super
super
team.
team.
Yeah, his teams were never stacked, bro. What it was, he had a dynamic duo. He had a dynamic duo.
Not like Bron and KD and Curry. No, sir. No, they would not stack like that.
He was never stacked, bro.
No, haters would say you do. Haters would do it.
Nah, haters, they can say whatever they want. Niggas lie all the time. So we ain't worried about them. But I'm just saying, like, bro, Kobe got 15-year plus of great play. Listen to what I just told y'all. 15 years plus of great play, not
Great
mediocre play. Man, Steph Curry ain't got a decade of great play.
Even the 1 year that they won without KD, Andre Iguodala had to come off the bench to be
he
a
had the most
starter.
impact, bro. He had
Hey,
the
homie,
Yeah,
don't
it's
y'all
like,
know going into that year, that dude was ranked. He wasn't even thought of one of them guys. That dude was ranked the 17th best player in the league, bro.
yeah.
Hey, see,
And then the year before that, he was ranked the 40th best player in the league. Like Steph Curry didn't come into our lexicon until 2014, bro. Now I like Steph since Davidson because I watched him at Davidson. I said he should have went number one over Blake Griffin back then in
Yeah, he was
08,
shooting
09.
Yeah, he been shooting that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But he wasn't. But Steph wasn't one of them guys. KD was one of them guys from day one.
Yeah, I did his rookie year, KD.
KD was it took Steph Curry 4 years to be the best player on the team because at first it was Monte Ellis, and then before David Lee got hurt, that was David Lee team.
Facts.
See, people forget all that. That
Monte
dude, it took
Ellis,
him a long time, and he ain't never done nothing without Klay Thompson. He
Mark
never made
Jackson
an
made
All-Star
that nigga the
team
best, bro.
outside of last year without Klay Thompson, and he never made the playoffs without Klay Thompson.
But you feel like
let me say something. I'm gonna say something. Yeah.
So he ain't nowhere near Kobe Bryant.
I agree. Listen, I agree with you on that. It wasn't that. I don't got Curry. I don't got Curry over. I don't got him over KD. I don't got him over.
Man, Curry not better than Zeke, bro. Curry not better than
Zeke. Curry. I'm not no Curry type nigga.
Kevin Johnson?
I don't got him over LeBron. He not. Listen.
You know why he better than KJ? Because KJ ain't got the accolade.
Listen,
if you say player for player, I might take KJ.
Something we gotta understand. Something we gotta understand though. We could talk all this shit about how LeBron and how we feel, but the reality is he not on that type of level, bro. He not on the level of LeBron, bro. I don't.
Who you talking about?
Curry.
Hell no.
Curry.
Why you think when LeBron blocked the shot in the finals, he turned back and looked at that nigga
But something I will hold on about something.
Let me say this right quick. When you see LeBron interact with Kawhi, do you see he acknowledged that Kawhi is one of them guys? When he interact with KD, how do he interact? Just watch him real close. See, I watch everything. People know who the guys are, bro.
Right.
You talking about the stuff that the stat sheet won't show you.
Yeah.
You look at Curry as a little boy, man.
But you know what I think it is too.
I just want to say the last 26.
Let's not ride on Curry. That nigga is a bad nigga, but he not. SFN, you right. He ain't on no LeBron level.
He not. But what I will say about this man right here, from 2015, when you talk about from this 2010s era on up to now, I gotta give him his credit. I will give him this. He impacted this generation more than anybody did for. As far as how he changed the game with defense,
that's no doubt. That's no doubt.
And how he changed the game with it changed the game of defense and outside of the game, bro. Outside of the game too, with these
for the
new generation.
If you talking,
and just to back you up on that,
just these five,
they dropped that list for the 2010s. Who was the best player? Bron was number one. Guess who was number two? KD.
Steph Curry. Okay.
No, KD was number two. Because like I said, KD been the guy from day one. Steph Curry was number three, and guess who was number four? That man, Kawhi. And if Kawhi never got hurt, he would have been at number three. He probably would have been at number two on the cool.
Bro, Kawhi left so much on the table, bro.
Yeah,
like if you really think about it, bro, that boy left so much on the table, man.
Bro, it's the injuries, bro.
It's the injury.
Melo, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. If Kawhi come back, and we just speculating, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know what's gonna happen, but if he run off the run we believe he gonna run off, he's gonna pass KD all time on that list, bro.
Hey, AC Hill, I feel like we got robbed last year of that finals, man. We missing out on this.
Yeah, Melo. We know Melo. What? Hey, let's be honest, Melo. Cause I know you're gonna tell the truth about this.
Don't do this.
Wasn't nobody talking about no Giannis, no Embiid, nothing like that. When them two guys was playing, everybody was saying because Kawhi was having the best postseason.
Yeah,
period.
he was.
Then it was KD, and they was arguing back and forth who was the best player in the playoffs, KD or Kawhi. Man, we know when nobody talking about no Giannis, when nobody, bro. They wasn't talking about that man, bro. They wasn't talking, bro. You right, Melo. We missed
Man, we
out
missed out on
on the real
all-time
true
great finals,
finals.
man. Facts,
We
bro.
missed
See
out
you.
on the real true finals.
Nigga,
See you.
Because the
we knew
real
Listen.
true
Giannis was
finals,
going.
y'all, if y'all don't know,
Yeah,
is
we knew Giannis
Kawhi
was
and
gonna bully
KD.
the
KD
Suns,
and
man.
Hey,
Kawhi.
see you. I got one
That's
question,
the
bro.
real
So
Nigga want
finals.
to
Yeah,
see.
that would have been a better finals.
Nigga
I
don't
got
want.
one
We
question,
knew
bro.
Giannis was gonna bully the Suns, man. We knew that. Gonna bully them.
No,
I don't want to watch it.
Giannis, bro. I remember Giannis, bro, in the series against Brooklyn, bro. They were talking about him as a second option, man. Could he be a
There you
first
go.
option? You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
There you
Like,
go.
it's crazy to me. They got Giannis so ranked so high, bro. Like, just
Right.
not more than 5-6 months ago, y'all was questioning if he was a first option or not.
Hey,
Nah,
y'all
but
remember?
They
Giannis,
was
nah, I
asking
ain't gonna
is
lie,
Chris
Giannis
Middleton
win
better.
one more ring, he jumping over a lot of niggas though. And
Y'all remember the game
And
7 versus
I give
KD
you
Golden
and
that.
KD
State? Bro,
Yeah.
and
niggas knew
Where
KD,
y'all got
KD and
Giannis
all
ranked in the league?
I
Where
can't
y'all
and
put
got
him
all
him?
over
them names
Kawhi.
we just named, they gonna be a part of them niggas. He gonna
He
jump
gonna have.
over. If
Hey, he gonna
If
have to
Giannis
show it
win
though.
one more,
Oh,
Where
yeah,
y'all
up
got
Show
top.
Giannis
it.
ranked right
Up
now?
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
then
If
right
one,
now,
Up
right
top.
now,
now
if he can
that's
If
do
he
it,
true.
get into the
especially
ring, up
this
Hey,
top.
year,
hey, Giannis can't help that niggas
especially
got
this
hurt
year
and
right now,
everything.
if he can do
Yeah.
it this year, especially, bro, he gonna jump a pass.
Yeah,
He gonna jump over
if
a lot
Up
of
top.
Giannis,
niggas.
if Giannis, he can't help that niggas got hurt, and all that. That's true. And if he win, uh, you right, SFM, we gonna have a different conversation because his resume will be too tough within a
Too
time frame
tough.
that he been in the league.
Too tough.
It'll be something we can't deny. So
That's a
It'll be
fact. Hey,
too
he
tough,
did.
Where you
Hey,
dog.
he
got
did
Giannis
go.
ranked right now in the
He
league
used to
currently?
be trash, bro. He went from trash
I
to
don't think
all
Hey,
Giannis
time
is
great.
speaking
top
of
10.
which, y'all, the Nets and Bucks about to play in a little bit.
yeah, but
Oh,
why
for
they
real?
advertising that game, man? KD ain't there. Why is they?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a
Kyrie
good,
playing
yeah, it's
though.
gonna be a good game though.
Yeah, I feel
They
Still,
ain't
like
gonna be
that.
no
Ben
good game.
Simmons playing?
They gonna blow the Nets
Nah, he
Ben
out,
ain't.
bro.
Simpson playing?
I
Nah,
Nah,
think Ben
Simmons
Simmons
got back
playing.
issue.
hey,
They
but
claim.
we played them in the playoffs. We gonna
And
beat
man,
them,
we
bro.
need
I
man
don't
did
fear
these
Giannis.
soft ass niggas on
I
the
like
court,
watching
man.
Kyrie though. I like
Trying to see
watching
these
Kyrie.
soft ass niggas
Hey
on the
man, they
court,
be
man.
giving Kyrie. Hey y'all, mark my words. Kyrie, he gonna be on the right side of history once all is said and done.
Facts. I feel like I
Yeah,
don't
me
know.
too.
It's one of these years
Watch,
coming up, bro.
watch,
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
I feel like that
watch.
too.
As the
I
years go
think
by,
he already is.
he
He
gonna be on the
already
right
is.
side of history.
He already is.
Kyrie
It's
just
just the
hey,
media that be trying to
Kyrie is a
keep him on the
killer,
other
bro.
side.
Y'all gotta
It's on
understand,
that.
y'all.
Yeah, he's a
The real
killer, bro.
true people that stood for stuff, they were not
They,
liked during their prime. Malcolm
yeah,
X, Muhammad Ali, bro. Don't you know Muhammad Ali was hated, bro? Martin Luther King was on the list for Adolf Hitler as the most hated people in the world during his
yeah, that's
prime,
crazy.
during his time he was living. So
Yeah,
don't think that how Kyrie is viewed now is how he's gonna be viewed, when it's all said and done.
hey, you think Kyrie one of them guys?
Man,
Not
Kyrie
like
definitely
Kawhi
one
and
of them
KD,
guys.
but
Don't you
yeah,
see with
he
your
yeah,
eyes what you see?
yeah, yeah. It's only a
Man,
few
Kyrie
niggas who give you
definitely
that
one of them
feeling, bro.
guys.
Killer, bro. Straight killer, bro.
Man, that nigga, man, LeBron couldn't have won that ring without Kyrie.
Hell
Not
no.
at all.
He was baking Clay ass, prime Clay on defense, cooking Clay.
Sure was.
1-on-1. They weren't running no plays. It was just
Man,
straight give me the ball,
Kyrie
bro.
got a vendetta against some Warriors. That nigga always kill the Warriors, bro.
Yeah. The
Always.
Warriors
That
played
nigga
it. Yeah,
always
they
kill
played
the
the Nets,
Warriors.
bro. Man, Kyrie spanking everything in front of them. They
That
kept.
nigga Kyrie was
I feel like
playing
Curry.
king
That
of the
was probably
court
the
mid
best game.
finals, nigga.
Right.
Kyrie
Hey,
spanking
we can
Curry.
say what we want, but I'll do
Bron
it. But,
dropped 40. Bron dropped 40.
Drop
Kyrie
40.
dropped
Kyrie
40 with the
matched
nigga.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. Russell
Hey,
Westbrook to me was supposed to be one of them
he
guys,
matched him.
dog.
Hey, he
Nah,
matched him, homie.
Nah,
I
Russell
don't think
Westbrook was
so.
supposed to be one of
He
them
ain't had
guys,
true.
dog.
He ain't
He
had
was
He
true
supposed to be
was,
skill,
one
but
of
bro.
he
them
not
guys.
though.
He
He ain't
was, but
got true skill though.
he
He
was
was a
supposed to
football player, bro.
he was supposed to be one of them guys, dog.
Hey, y'all know them niggas who
All
used
he
to try
missed,
out for the
Russell
basketball
Westbrook is
team, the
just missing
football
a
players. That's
ring.
Russell Westbrook, man. Come on, bro.
Hey man,
During
Scottie
basketball
Pippen one
tryouts
of
when
them
the
guys,
football
man.
players try out, man.
Man,
Hey,
stop lying. Nigga, Scotty ain't one of them niggas, man. Stop
Charles
playing.
Barkley ain't one of them niggas then.
yes, he is.
Nah, it's Scottie Pippen over
Scottie
Charles
Pippen
Barkley.
ain't one of them guys where no, he not. He not
Yes,
one of
he
them.
is, nigga. He better than Charles Barkley. What you talking about?
Man, he ain't better than Chuck.
Charles Barkley had super teams and they win that. Charles Barkley had better teams
rings than Scottie Pippen had overall. It ain't do nothing.
Nigga, Scotty went and played with Chuck. He had a super team too, nigga. He played with Chuck and Elijah Wan, nigga.
Yeah, and they didn't win. But the difference is, Scotty got 6. He got 2. You got nothing. You a problem.
Yeah,
What's up?
okay. If Chuck played with Mike For the amount of years, if 10 years he played with Mike, they have 8 rings, nigga.
No, they
What are you
wouldn't. No,
talking
they
about?
wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Because he
Man, you
couldn't bring.
crazy out your mind.
Because he couldn't replace what Scotty had
Bro,
put on the
have
table.
you seen Charles Barkley play?
Yes. And
No, you haven't.
yes, I have.
Saying
Yes,
nothing
I
like
have.
that, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
See here,
And he was a dominant, and he was a dominant little scorer, bro. He was a dominant little scorer, bro.
Man, if y'all, bro, Chuck and Michael Jordan can't play on the same team, bro. That's them niggas made 4-peat, bro.
Okay, so pure ability.
Who win with any superstar?
Ability. Who has more ability as a player?
What do you mean more? The only thing he better at than Chuck is defense and passing. That's it. He not a better shooter. He not a better scorer. He not a better rebounder. He not a better leader than Chuck. He ain't none of that better than Chuck. He ain't a better teammate than Chuck, as you can see. The nigga is a snake. Always been a snake. I don't respect Scottie Pippen no more, bro.
Okay, but listen. Okay, hold on, snake. But look. When has Chuck ever had to build a no bad team at all? When he came with Kevin Johnson.
What team? Hold on. What team has he as what's the name had to build? He didn't build no team.
Nothing, but he had to go through the mud with Michael Jordan.
Man,
they had to learn how to lose before they learn how to win with each other.
I'm not gonna do that. Scotty is a top. Scotty is a top 50 player, but he ain't one of them guys though.
Yeah,
you said he one of them guys. You went too far with that.
But he over Barkley because
man, you ain't gonna find no list. You ain't gonna find no list where that nigga over Chuck.
His contribution to his season and stuff he did to the playoffs is good finals.
Bro, he played with
as a second option.
Never played with Jordan. Would he be?
Listen. It's okay, but Jordan is one man. Stop feeling like everything can fit the same just because it's one player. Everything ain't gonna click the same because every player ain't the same, bro. Listen. It don't matter how much depth you win.
If you give him Dominique Wilk, just give him another player to run with. He don't need 3.
He's not winning 6. He not doing it like that.
Do you say that let me know right there that you don't understand who
he gonna win. Michael gonna win a championship. I'm not saying, but he not gonna do it like he did with Scotty. Nigga, you can't. He not gonna do it like that.
Listen. If Michael Jordan played with Dominique Wilkins in the 80s, they would have won in the 80s.
In the 80s, right?
They would have won. They would have been winning,
bro. He would have been one. He would have won.
What are you talking about?
You don't think so?
Yeah, okay, but I'm talking about particularly the 90s and what was going on with him and with Scotty. Listen. On the Last Dance, whoever watched the Last Dance, as a player, let me start that. As a player,
we watched
Charles Barkley, and I'm talking about off the court. I'm talking about as a leader. How Michael Jordan was as a leader, because he was a great leader. But if you say he was a bad leader, you just ain't never understand good discipline. So you ain't been through a good discipline skill. But listen, Scotty, who could go through the discipline that he went through? No, Charles Barkley would have been bucking. Any other player would have been trying to buck. Listen. Did
you listen to Mike? Hold on. Did you listen to Mike? We finna end this right now. Mike said he only did that to people he felt like he needed to.
I dragged dudes along when they didn't want to be dragged. When they want to be dragged along.
But he said if people didn't need that. But hold on. He said if people didn't need that, then he didn't do that. Chuck didn't need no motivation to play basketball. Have you ever seen him play? Chuck been one of them guys since day one.
Yes. That nigga Charles Barkley would have been a second option, bro. Are you listening to yourself,
bro? He don't understand that, bro.
Yeah, you don't know basketball,
Listen, Charles Barkley in the late 80s, he was good too. He was top 5. He was top.
Hold on, y'all. Just put Charles Barkley.
Don't get it, bro.
Hold on, put Charles Barkley with John Paxson, Michael Jordan, himself, Bill Cartwright, and then Horace Grant. Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
Boy, you crazy?
No, y'all not looking at impact.
What you talking about?
You don't get it.
Flip.
What are you talking about? We see. Hold on. See here. We saw him with a prime Moses. Hold on. We see him with a prime Moses Malone. We see him with a Maurice Cheeks, and we see him with a.
Them
Listen. We
niggas
see them
ain't
with
them niggas
even
ain't
though Dr.
MJ.
J.
Hold on. I got
Hold on. Listen.
it's
Even
nothing
though
else.
Dr. J was coming out his prime, we seen him with a 20-point score, All Star.
Yeah,
Dr. J. We
Them
seen him with a
niggas is
prime,
not
a little
MJ.
but
bit.
they were
Hold
bro,
on.
Mooch. I mean, SFN, that
We
team
see
wasn't
them
the
with.
same, bro.
Hold on. We see them with a little bit of prime Moses Malone, a little prime Maurice Cheeks. Okay, you did
Man,
that then.
Maurice,
They the
why
one
you keep
before.
saying Maurice Cheeks now?
Listen. They the one, but listen, they the one before him. They don't need him to win. He got to prove he can win on his team. You
All
went
right,
to the
what's your
Suns,
point?
Danny Ainge. You went to the Suns, Danny Ainge, a champion, whatever. You did good. That was your best. That was your best years, whatever. But your impact as a player, when it comes to winning, was not overall better than Scottie
Bro,
Pippen.
we
Now
don't
you
You
know
only
got
Scotty
saying
now
that
Pippen.
after the
Hold
fact.
on. We don't know Scotty Pippen impact on winning outside of
Now on
Chicago.
offense, now offense, you
Exactly.
got
You
that.
only
On
saying that after
offense,
the
you got
fact.
that. Hold on. Listen, on offense, he got that. You got that part. You got that MVP. Scottie Pippen got eight first team defense selections. He won more to be tied for number one all time. You hear me?
SFM.
If you
Hold
when
on.
you
He
let
not tied for
plus
one
he
more all
averaging.
time.
Yeah,
What are you
he's
talking
not
Hold on.
about?
tied. What do you mean, bro?
No,
He's not tied.
I said he got eight. If he had to get one more, that would be nine. He would be tied number one first team defense selection with Kobe, Michael, and Gary Payton. He has
Well, he
8
didn't
for his
get it though.
career. Okay,
He's
it's
he's
understood.
still a
It's
top five
understood.
all
But to
time
be a
great defender.
second option, and to still
SFM.
hold on,
Let me jump
the
in, bro.
performances he put on against like game 2 against Magic Johnson when he all held them up to 4-14, holding him to 94 feet, putting a good pressure defense on him. You feel
Bro,
me?
we
How
not
that
getting
changed the
down on
game? We
Scotty,
gotta
bro.
look at
We
shit
not
like
getting
that.
down on Scotty.
SFM. This is the
Oh,
thing,
and
bro. And I
talked about that
lightweight.
in the barbershop today.
Hold
Go
on.
look up who guarded Magic the most and better
It's
in that series.
Jordan.
It wasn't Scotty, it was Jordan.
It was Jordan.
That's just a lie they like to tell y'all. The
Yeah,
only reason Scotty Pippen, the only reason why
Scotty only picked him up 70 the full court. That's it.
hold on. The only reason why the last dance, they really Mike and them really lied for him in the last dance. They really made him look better than what it was. Because if y'all go back and watch game 1 of 91 finals, hold on. If you go back and watch game 1 of 91 finals, tell me the reason Phil Jackson put Scotty on Magic Johnson. It wasn't because Magic was killing Jordan. That wasn't the case. They were targeting Scottie Pippen with James Worthy. James Worthy missed only like one shot in the whole half. They were targeting Scottie Pippen, bro.
See here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Scottie Pippen. Hold on. Listen. I'm not saying that Scottie Pippen guarded Magic Johnson most of the time. I know it's Michael Jordan. I'm saying, but game 1 when the Lakers won. Game 2 when Scottie Pippen was able to guard him 94 feet when they made that adjustment. The size and how long Scottie Pippen was, because Magic Johnson is 6'9". Magic Johnson had never got that type of. Hold on, listen. Magic Johnson had never dealt with that pressure from 94 feet. How he was on him. That showed them how to guard him, and it showed Michael Jordan how to guard him better. That changed that series from then right there. Game 2. Game 5, Michael locked him up. Game 5, Michael locked him up. He
So let me
had the
ask you
match.
this.
He had the match. But Scottie Pippen,
We not disagreeing with you, bro. This is where
in that series,
we
game 3 was the
disagreeing with
best,
you,
was
homie.
the defining game.
You don't
Scottie Pippen
understand
fouled
who
out.
Scottie Pippen. You don't understand who Chuck was, bro. You just looking at him and Scottie's defense. We understand that he was a better defender, yes. But if you paired Michael Jordan with Charles Barkley, bro, that's good night, Irene. That's
no,
over with,
it's not.
bro.
Listen.
Bro,
He's going.
listen. Hold on.
Go ahead.
This what you missing, bro. The triangle would have been ran differently. See, you trying to put Barkley and Scottie Pippen's place in the triangle. No, that's not how the triangle will work with Barkley. It wouldn't work that way. See, you got to think differently. They would still run a triangle, but it would be different. It wouldn't be Chuck bringing them up and Chuck playing like that.
Oh my God!
Place. It don't work like
All
that.
right, so
Brother, you gotta
let me say
understand.
this.
What you saying is not true, bro.
No. What I'm saying is true because it really happened. What you saying is a hypothetical. Because what I'm saying is,
bro,
for him
Charles
to
Barkley
listen.
Hold on, this is what I do know. Charles Barkley is not a one-on-one dude. He can play one-on-one, but he can play in a system. The Chicago Bulls ran a system. He went to Auburn. If you know anything about Charles Barkley, he could play within the team dynamic. He was just so good that his talents outshine the team dynamic. That's all that was.
All right.
But Charles Barkley could play in a team. He could play in a scheme. He's not a nigga that where he don't move without the ball and all that type stuff. No. He would have been great with the Bulls, bro.
Hey, they probably would have never needed Rodman. Okay, I understand that.
He played with a pure point guard.
But what I'm saying is, he would have won with Michael. Remember, I'm not saying he's not gonna win a championship with Michael, but he's not gonna do it. Listen. No, they not. No, they not, bro. Listen.
Who would have beat
One
him?
man,
Hold on.
Will Chamberlain. Listen, they said the same thing about Will Chamberlain and Jerry West before the hype in Wilson. They said, bro, it's so many players that just didn't match up the same, bro.
Unfair. Let me show you why you on cap on that. Because Jerry West and them kept running into that was just 2 Hall of Famers going against 8. There were no 8 Hall of Famers on each team when Jordan and Pippen was playing.
Right.
So let's go through history. Let's say they got on some kind of way. Charles Barkley got on the Bulls in '87, just like Pippen got drafted in '87. Say instead of them drafting Pippen, they used that pick and sent it to the 76 and got Charles Barkley. Now let's go through it. What team they wouldn't have beat? What team they wouldn't have beat? Just look at all the champions and everybody that went to the finals in the years from '87 on up to '98, and you tell me what team would have beat them.
I'm not gonna tell you. Listen. I'm not telling you. Listen. See here, I keep telling you. I'm not telling you what team they're not gonna beat. I'm not telling you not gonna win a championship. I'm telling you that it's not gonna happen like that. Because of Scottie Pippen, because listen.
How you know?
Because Charles Barkley, everywhere that he went, he played with overall better teams than Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. Hold on, let me finish. He never had to take a team out the dirt and build it up. The players that he played around was his co-stars. Every player that he played around most of that was his co-stars. Listen.
Nobody else say
Listen. You're not listening because we talk about
we talking about Scottie better than Charles. Why
yes, because he's better than Charles. He's better than Charles.
The 76ers after he's
Charles,
bro. That was Charles.
Come on, bro. Okay, fuck it. He played what he could have. He wasn't gonna win with Hakeem. He wasn't gonna win with Danny Ainge. He didn't win with Moses. He didn't win with Dr. J. He didn't win with Scottie and Pippen. He didn't win for all these good teams he played with. And the thing was, all these dudes was already champions. He needed to come to their team to prove he win. Scottie Pippen had to learn how to win. Had to go through the losses, and he had to go through the discipline of Michael Jordan while still putting up 22, 9, and 8. While still putting up as a second option. When you talk about hold on, no. Because what y'all gotta realize, Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. I'm not talking about Michael Jordan. Y'all think I'm talking from a LeBron aspect of how I'm talking because it seems like I'm trying to diminish Michael Jordan or something. No, that's what I'm doing. This ain't got nothing to do with Michael Jordan. Nah, because I know how y'all think. I know how some of y'all think. I'm talking about Scottie Pippen as an individual player. For him, just 1 year without Michael Jordan, just 1 year. You feel me? I understand he didn't do a lot, but he led his team in every statistical category. In his prime, he averaged in the playoffs 20 by 22, 89. You feel me? Just off the regular. You got him in the finals.
22, 89.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Hold on. 22. Hold on.
Brother, he averaged 17 for his playoff career.
No. Listen. I said prime. I said prime around 20.
He didn't
22, 89. Okay, hold on.
He never averaged 22 nothing in the playoffs.
He never averaged. Hold on. Listen, he averaged 21. He the averaged 21, 22 points and shit like that. He the averaged 10. He the averaged them now 10.
But you talking about for a whole? You talking about for over a duration of years? His
No,
playoff.
I'm not talking about the duration of years. I'm talking about when you go look at all his six finals and you go highlight them on the pro basketball. What's the pro basketball was the name? Put up his stats. He at least got 9 rebounds with 20 to 21 with 20 to 21 points.
Never, man.
That's six assists.
Pippen is a role player, bro.
How? Listen.
He's a role player.
Listen. When you compare his first finals, right? So when Magic Johnson that finals averaged 18, 8, and on 12 assists on 43%, right? Scottie Pippen, you could argue that he was better than Magic Johnson, averaging 21, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block on 45. Listen, on 45%. Plus, he gave him the business game 2 on defense. You can argue that you want to, but when y'all come to the reality, y'all get biased. Listen, in the back of y'all head, y'all feel like I'm talking about I'm trying to talk about Michael Jordan, and y'all gotta get out that ass. If you watch this man game, if you watch him play, he was a bad motherfucker.
We know Pippen was good.
Skills.
He not better than Barkley.
All you got to do is ask him where he lead that Phoenix team.
SFM, we let you talk, bro. Right. There was no year in the NBA that Pippen played and Barkley played where they had Pippen ranked over Barkley. Not
95.
year,
Nobody
bro.
over 95. 94, 95.
Stop that, bro.
And that's saying a lot.
Pippen was better. Hold on. Pippen was 94, 95. Pippen was top 3 player.
No. He wasn't a better player. He had a good season. He wasn't a better player than Charles Barkley.
No, he wasn't. He's never.
But he was high. He was ranked higher than Barkley.
Yes, he was.
He ain't never been a better player than Barkley.
Nah, he just said it. He just said it. He just said it, nigga.
Hold on, y'all. That's just like saying in 2005 and 2006, Steve Nash was better than Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, KG.
No. He had better these niggas than Kobe Bryant.
He had a better season.
No. You can't compare
He
that
had
to
a
Kobe.
better season. That's all that was.
Right.
Scottie Pippen had the best season of his life. And if you go compare his season to Charles Barkley at his height, it's not even comparable.
And that was his first season without Jordan, and he led his team in every statistical category. That was his only 1 year in your prime. You only get 1 year in your prime to be without Jordan. Only 1 year. He only got 1 year.
Because even though Steve Nash won his MVPs, nobody's going to sit here
Listen.
and say Steve Nash
It's
is
only
better
5
than
players.
Hold on, SFL, hold on. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. You know what it is, man.
Hey,
as of them, there's nobody in their right mind picking Pippen over Barkley.
Nobody.
All
time. I'm talking about all time. Scottie Pippen all time is over him.
Yes.
All time over him. Yes. All time Scottie Pippen is over him.
Nah,
nigga got 6 championships and got a bunch of impact and contribution on this team's motherfucking championship. He averaging 20, 21, 19, 22, 22. He averaging the finals.
Nah, no, he didn't. He never averaged 22 in the finals. You're lying. He never averaged.
No, I said no. I'm talking about this period, like in the player. Okay, player. Whether he's averaging 19.
You said finals though. You talking so fast, bro. You don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah, you just saying anything, bro.
You just let anything come out your mouth, bro. You need to watch.